is a Sunday game day, and once again, we find ourselves inside the Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City, and we proceed to the final game of our triple header. Again, on a Sunday, it is the 5th of November. We are here in the city of San Juan, ang aming home of NCAA Season 99 Men's Basketball Tournament. New heroes of the game. Maraming salamat mga kapuso sa inyong panonood live here inside our venue. And again, after the first two games today, mga init po na laban. Yung mga napanood nyo kanina lamang first game po natin, it was San Beda prevailing and getting an important win over EAC. They get back on the winning track. They win that one by 10 points, 81-71. Best player of the game was Aaron Royo with 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. And then in the game after, it was the LPU Pirates in comeback fashion, beating the Letran Knights 85-79. Best player of the game was Macudanya with timely 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, pacing the team with 18 points. And that brings us to our main game today. Again, the Mapua Cardinals facing the San Sebastian Golden Stags. San Sebastian coming off a huge win. Mapua coming off 2 straight losses here in the competition. Mga kapuso, muli maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood live right now on GTV, everywhere online. We got it on NCAA Philippines, GMA Sports PH, on Facebook, YouTube, and X. My name is Martin Javier. Very happy to be at your service on a Sunday afternoon. Today I'm working alongside my tukayo, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, welcome to the broadcast.
Andre and Andre kanina, Martin and Martin yan. But again, a beautiful afternoon, magandang araw ng basketball. Every game, dito na, winning time. Winning time na to. Importante na makapag-accumulate ka ng panalo dahil Letran pa lang ang technically eliminated na. I think Arellano rin eh. Technically eliminated na sa ating Final Four contention. But all teams have a puncher's chance.
That's right.
Na at least makakuha ng playoff. Titingnan natin yan with the math later. Baka antabayanan ninyo kung paano natin i-breakdown yan.
That's right. A crucial juncture as Coach Hammer mentioned here in the elimination round. Pero kilalanin muna natin ang kukumpleto ng ating broadcast team. We have our courtside reporters reporting for the Mapua Cardinals. We got Mickey Santos on the other side for San Sebastian. Nandiyan naman si Lexi Gonzalez. We'll get to you girls in just a little bit. Can't wait for the reports, the stories on the sidelines, at syempre kung paano nag-prepare yung dalawang teams natin dito. Unahin ko muna dito si Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, dalawang teams natin located, at the top half itong Mapua, San Sebastian at the lower half. The irony though is that San Sebastian is coming off a win, Mapua coming off a loss.
And the Mapua Cardinals has been struggling in the second round. They need to recapture that magic that they propelled them to the #1 spot in the first round. Nang sa Golden Stags naman, inconsistency na kalaban nila this season 99. Pag malakas ang kalaban, ang diin nila. Pag mahina yung kalaban, malabnaw yung simula nila. Kailangan makahanap lang nila yung consistency kasi may pagkakataon pa para makapag-accumulate ng panalo. But I think they need to sweep it para at least makaamoy man lang sila ng pagkakataon ng Final Four.
That's right. 4-8 itong San Sebastian Stags. Ito na mga Mapua Cardinals, 9-3. Nausungan na sila ng LPU Pirates.
Ganda na nilaro ng LPU
that's right. Who is first to 10 wins here in the competition so far. Okay, let's go first to their first round encounter. Now, this was very early in the season. I believe this was the first game for both of these teams last September 26, 2023. Bilis, oo. That was over a month ago already, Coach Hammer. It was Mapua prevailing despite, of course, the early season rust that they were experiencing in that game. They were able to get by San Sebastian.
Alam mo, gagawa lang naman ng paraan dyan eh. Mapua likes to play at a slower pace, at a slower tempo, lower scoring ball game, physical, half-court defense. Kabila naman gusto ratratan ng San Sebastian because they have the horses to play that way. But nanaig doon ang Mapua because they were able to dictate the physicality, especially in the end game with this two big guys, si Recto at si Bonifacio. Sa kabila naman, again, the guards were on point, 18 and 13 para kay Are at Escobedo.
Yun ang pagpapakilala na itong rookie ng Mapua na si JC Recto dito po sa NCAA. In just his first game, had 15 points, showing us his versatility on both ends of the court. And we'll stay on the side of the Mapua Cardinals, again, coming off a heartbreak of a loss against the LPU Pirates. The Pirates were up by as many as 19 points in this game, Coach Hammer. Nakadikit lang itong Mapua Cardinals in the final stretch of the game, the final few minutes kung saan nag-take over itong si Clint Escamis.
Nagkaroon lang kasi Martin ng discrepancies yan dahil malakas ang starters ng koponan ng Mapua. Yung second group naman ng LPU, yun ang pinakamalakas sa liga natin.
Yeah.
So nung nagpalit ng tao, dun na-erect yung malaking lamang ng LPU in that game. So pagbalik ng starters, kahig marino na sila para ilapit yung score. Banderang kapos ang nangyari. Clint Escamis had a career game in this game. Pero nakikita natin, dikit lang sa rebounding, second chance points sa mga parito ang Mapua. Pero again, sila ang best starting five in the league. Talking about the Mapua Cardinals. But they need a little bit more reinforcement from the bench. Lalong-lalo na wala si Rosilio in this game.
That's right. Peter Rosilio, 2 late technical fouls that ejected him.
Umawat lang naman.
Oo, umawat. Pero
yan ang pinakamahirap pag umawat ka eh.
Nagkakulay with Sean Umali, and then eventually he was ejected in the final minute or inside the final minute of that particular matchup against LPU. But it was Clint Escamis, as mentioned, one-man army. Yan po ang sinakyan nitong Mapua Cardinals to make a game out of that matchup against LPU because they were out of it already with a few minutes left in the game.
Well, been consistent itong si Clint Escamis. League leader when it comes to minutes played. And again, being the Ironman, 30 minutes, which is really well para sa kanya dahil we know how he started his college career. Injury-prone si Clint Escamis. We don't need to sugarcoat it. Yun yung nangyari sa kanya. And when he came home here sa Mapua, nakita natin, career game, 25 points. Yeah, the steals would be there, the consistent effort would be there. So antabayan na natin how he sustains this. Again, paulit-ulit kong sasabihin, winning time na to.
Yeah.
This is the biggest time for all these guys.
Okay, I mentioned earlier 2 straight losses para sa Mapua. I meant 2 losses in the second round. Para dito sa Mapua Cardinals. That's why they have the 9-3 record so far. Now, on the other side, ito, feeling ko masakit pag-usapan para kay Coach Hammer. Kasi napanood niya to eh. Nakatutok siya dito.
Definitely.
Beda kontra Baste. It was San Sebastian who outgunned San Beda in that game.
Gadali natin sa mixed martial arts term. Sinabi ko to during the... Kasi I did the game after this one, after watching this game. They brought San Beda to the woodshed, grounded, mounted them, and pounded them. Ground and pound ang nangyari. Trinabaho talaga ng Baste itong panalong to. You gotta tip your hat to these guys, especially Romel Calahat, getting the most important rebounds of the game. Ayaw nilang patalo, and they had something to prove in that game, and they took care of business.
And anytime you get Beda versus Baste here in the NCAA, it's always gonna be like that. Ito namang San Sebastian Stags, they got support from a key guy na hindi Paeng Are, hindi Romel Calahat, hindi James Una. It was the unscouted, quote-unquote, what a headline here, TJ Filiprico with a double-double against the bigs of the Red Lions.
He didn't care who he was playing against. He was throwing his weight around. Bangga ng bangga, kumukuha ng rebound. Pinakamaraming minutong nilaro niya sa kanyang college career was against San Beda at 31 minutes, getting 12 points, 10 rebounds, and more importantly, soaking up minutes at that 4 and 5 position.
That's right, TJ Filiprico. Again, plays the 4, an undersized 4 for the San Sebastian Golden Stags. He will be key here against the big men of this Mapua Cardinals team who are consistent game in and game out. And we mentioned earlier, no Peter Rosilio today. That's a key rookie point guard for Coach Randy Alcantara. So he will roll with the starting unit with another rookie in the fold in Paulo Morenos. We got to cover this guy in the juniors tournament. Solid, hasn't gotten a lot of minutes in the collegiate team so far, but this is his chance. And he's going to be joined by a fellow rare starter for Mapua and Andre Igliane. On the other side, for Coach John Calios, you got Are, Filiprico, Una, Calahat, and Rex Gabat. Of course, this is the solid starting unit, the Coach John, that he uses per game. That's a great matchup with our coaches, Coach Randy versus Coach John. Mapua 9-3 so far. And our referees led by crew chief and FIBA International referee Toti Celeste, with national referees Jemar Taliedo and Jeff Ablola. This is the third game, the main one of our Sunday triple header in your NCAA Season 99 inside the Pinoy Eco Oil Center. San Sebastian contra Mapua. The tip is won by the Mapua Cardinals. Here you guys have Martin Abia alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, taking care of the broadcast with our courtside reporters na maririnig natin maya-maya, Vicky Santos and Lexi Gonzalez. But first crack at the basket here for the Mapua Cardinals. That is a forced shot right away from Clint Escamis, but you know that's a shot he usually takes in the competition.
Oo, mahirap na tira dahil ang closeout was coming from his right side, which is his strong hand. So, nakita mo maaapektuhan din. Buti nga hindi siya tinawagan ng faking a foul dahil naklip siya ng bahagya on his legs when he was extending that right leg.
Pero itong Mapua Cardinals, again, a little bit shaky to begin the second round after finishing the first on a red-hot streak as Morenos misfires from the corner. That's the first shot of the game for the Mapua Cardinals. San Sebastian, on the other hand, they are showing some life in this competition, fresh off a win against the Red Lions, and that's Paengare, smallest guy on the court, following up with that basket.
Ito yung pinakamaganda sa San Sebastian. Lahat ng player nila laban. Diin lang ng game. Lang pakialam sino yung bantay nila. As long as they play their game, they would play hard every time. Kung panalo, panalo. Parang sabi nga ni Coach Dan Calio, silang beses natin nakakwentuhan. Pag nasushoot, good shot. Pag mintis, bad shot. So, laro ka lang ng laro.
Yeah. Itong San Sebastian, the very definition of a grit and grind team. Talagang rat-ratan all throughout. Paengare from the corner.
Pagka medyo malabnaw ka magsisimula sa kanila yan, tatrabahuhin ka niyan.
Yeah. It's a very physical team, and you know that's been their identity dito sa ating liga for the longest time as well. Okay, speaking of San Sebastian, ito nakausap ni Lexi, ang kanilang head coach na si John Calios. Lexi, go ahead.
Coach John Calios was pretty chill nang makausap ko siya kanina. Bago pa man mag-long weekend ang lahat nitong nakaraan, San Sebastian was able to bag a win against San Beda. Sabi naman ni Coach John, wala naman daw siyang binago sa kanilang game plan. Napansin lang niya na lagi silang nababawian ng kalaban pagdating sa second half ng laro. Kaya he's giving credit sa kanyang players for keeping a high energy hanggang dulo, kaya sila nanalo. Aminado din naman daw siya na nadadala talaga ang Golden Stags sa kung anong intensity ang pinapakita ng kung sino man ang makalaban nila. This time around, masindihan kaya ng Mapua ang fire ng San Sebastian this game para manalo. Kaya natutukan natin, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Lexi Gonzalez. That's a beautiful step through from Igliana right there. And just as you mentioned earlier, Coach Hammer, itong San Sebastian, sumasabay sa laruan ng kalaban nila.
Kasi lagi ito pagka malakas ka, malakas sila.
Yeah.
Yun yung kailangan lang nilang may adjust for next season, na kailangan lagi silang malakas batiin magsisimula. Kasi nakikita natin na sinasabayan lang nila yung tempo ng kalaban.
Pero kung pagbabasihan natin yon dito sa ating laban, masisindihan itong San Sebastian. Siyempre, ang lakas nitong Mapua Cardinals. But Igliane, with 2 straight baskets for the Mapua Cardinals.
Nabigyan din ng minuto na na-open up yung laro niya when he was loose against Arellano. Tumaas yung kumpiyansa. Ngayon, lumalim pa yung rotation nila.
That's right.
Lumalim kasi hindi na kailangan ni-start si Soriano. Yung second group na medyo manipis ang rotation, papasok mo yung one of your better big guys. So, magandang kombinasyon yung Recto at saka Soriano. Diba? So, mas lalalim yung bench. Yun yung kagandahan ng mga long seasons na bibigyan ng chance yung mga players to step up, get their bearings, and make a case for them to be part of the rotation.
Si Andre Igliane is starting at the 5 today for the Mapua Cardinals. And speaking of the Cards, ito naman ang hatid sa ating balita mula sa kanilang kampo. Nandito si Mickey Santos. Mickey, go ahead.
Martin and Coach Hammer, if there's one thing that team captain Warren Bonifacio observed during their last game against the Pirates, he told me that it was all about miscommunication on their team's defensive scheme. And with the Cardinals having short time to prepare and their first point guard, Peter Rosillo, out for today, Coach Randy Alcantara told me that he expects Jacob Boncale and Miggy Morenos to step up and show their skills for today's match. Dagdag pa niya, sana daw ma-overcome nila yung pressure at make pakita pa kung paano sila maglaro sa loob ng court. Because with a rocky and unstable start for the Cardinals in the second round, what they needed the most for the upcoming minutes and games that they are about to face is to keep the fire burning for this Intramuros-based team. Kaya ang tanong para sa Mapua, ang panalo kaya ay kanilang makuha. What do you think, Martin Coach Hammer?
Thank you so much, Mickey. Well, for the Mapua Cardinals, they just have to find the fire that they had in the first round. And, you know, Warren mentioned the miscommunication in the end game. Kasi second round of competition, they're very familiar with it. You know, things get more tight or tighter. Tapos talagang nasa-scout ka na, nababantayan ka na. And because you are the number one team going into the second round, lahat ng teams gigil makalaban ka.
At saka being the best team,
Yeah.
ready ka dapat sa best punch ng kalaban. Kung baga, ang timano dyan, pagkakalaban ka nila, alam mong lahat ng gusto mong itakbo, tatanggalin nila. Ganun yan eh. Scouted ka na, pati mga players mo scouted. Ang mga mananalo, yung gustong-gusto.
Yeah. Much like how LPU was in their final 3 games of the first round.
Ang hirap kasi scoutin ng LPU.
Yeah.
Kasi yung LPU, effort team. Tapos unselfish. So if you play with effort, if you're unselfish, chances are, you can make runs tulad ng ginawa nila kanina.
LPU winning over Latran in the second game today, 85-79. Meantime, here's Clint Escamis. Ooh, getting denied by James Una. And the ball is collected by Maing Are, who is running away with it. Pull-up jumper. That's not gonna go. Una with the offensive rebound. And another crack at the basket for the Stags. He takes it. Doesn't make it. Maing Are out of nowhere. Kabat, bumomba. Pero nawala ang bola.
Lakas din ng katawan ng Hernandez. Tinanggap lang yung bumbo yung balikat, ha?
And here comes Mapua. 5-4 start. San Sebastian ahead so far. Warren Bonifacio puts it on the deck. Short hook will not drop. And it is Kalahat pulling it down. So here comes Paeng Are, trying to slow the pace for San Sebastian. So far, it's been favorable for them, this kind of pace.
Ito yung gusto nilang laro.
Yeah. Are, double teamed. Is Kalahat binabantayan ni Igliane. Kalahat off the bank. Oh! James Una almost getting the rebound.
Crashing the board, so walang check from the outside. Free lane para po Buesto.
And here's Clint Escamis, 25 points against LPU.
Good turn.
Nice spin.
Good
Hernandez, though, napantayan ito ni James Una.
Hindi tatawagan kasi medyo malambot yung pagkakaangat ni Pao Hernandez.
And we have a foul away from the ball. This is going to be on
Cuenco.
Cyrus Cuenco.
Alam mo itong si De Leon, nakita natin to as a scorer in the high school with the Stag.
Juniors.
Ngayon, pag pinapasok, pesky defender, na energy guy, na every time, positive yung naibibigay niya sa squad niya.
Mamaya mapapanood pa natin siya. But in the early going of this game, it is San Sebastian with a 1-point lead. Silipin natin ang ating key matchup for today. This is a great clash, by the way, between two key bigs sa magkabilang panig natin. Two foremen, Warren Bonifacio versus Romel Kalahat.
Huling palo. Kumbaga, 4.5 meters, nasa dulo na ng karera. Sinong aarangkada?
Collegiate career,
Oo, collegiate career.
Collegiate
Ako
career.
naman tayo, mahilig tayo sa karera ng kabayo. Final lap to, final lap. Pero both guys, really key for their squad, especially the production of Warren Bonifacio. Dahil nga, sinasabi natin, they are the best starting group.
Yeah.
Pero yung second group nila, malaki ang difference eh. Tingnan natin kung makaka-apekto to kasi si Recto is coming off the bench now at si Robert Soriano.
Pumasok na para dito sa Mapua Cardinals. A lot of chances missed for San Sebastian right there. But it stays here with the Mapua Cardinals. Yung binanggit mo, Coach Hammer, palitan ng front line for the Mapua Cardinals. Recto and Soriano are now in alongside Bangkale.
Kasi Mart, plus 16 ang starters ng Mapua against their opponent. Ganun kalaki yung difference ng production ng starters nila. Sila ang may number 1 point differential when it comes to their starters against the opponent starters. So yung pangdugtog, yun ang hinahanap ngayon ni Coach Randy.
And if you want to be a winning team in the NCAA, you gotta have a good bench unit. What a find! Hindi na naman makatapos ang San Sebastian.
Higil!
These are a lot of misses from point-blank range para dito sa Paste.
Ang kagandahan lang din dito sa San Sebastian, when they miss, they crash the boards.
That's true.
At saka mararamdaman mo na nagka-crash sila ng boards kasi pag hindi ka ready, tatamaan ka ng mga katawan na tumatakbo papunta sa basket.
It's the same hustle pero different style lang katulad ng Perpetual Altas.
Yung Perpetual, ang lalaki.
Who crashes the board
Malalaki talaga.
relentlessly.
Tsaka mga athlete, ito makukulit. Ano yung Gabat, yung De Leon, at saka yung Ari. Kasi si Ari parang
sumusulpot bigla sa ilalim
parang palus, madulas pagka binabox out ng mga guard. Tapos hindi takot makipagbanggaan. Again, rebounding, it's highly physical. So pagka kumukuha kung mag-crash ka ng boards, mararamdaman mo na babanggain ka, tsaka dapat ready ka eh.
Kasi Paking Are, siya naman yung kumuha ng foul dito kay Bangkale who just checked in earlier, right after the timeout. Meantime, new big on the court for San Sebastian. This is Jesse Sumoda, who could easily be their main big guy. But he comes off the bench to reinforce their lineup.
Very underrated. Could be very well on his way to a solid pro career. Because this guy is a big guy. Pag titignan mo, mukhang out of shape. Pero marunong pumoste, swabe yung kamay, marunong gumalaw on the post, kayang sumalo ng bangga, at kayang magbigay ng bangga.
He is a modern big. Kasi may shooting din sa labas.
Stretch 5.
So, 7-4 is the tally. Uy! Teka lang, mamaya. Sige, ito, batiin natin pagkapasok na sa laban natin. Pero may birthday ngayon from San Sebastian.
Pagka-birthday ko, tira ako ng tira. Tira ako ng tira.
Inabangan natin mamaya. Baseline move. Hindi pumasok yung tira ni Hernandez. Follow-up, wala pa rin para kay Recto. So the Cardinals struggling early on. They begin the game 2 out of 11 from the field.
Laking bagay yung Rosilio. Kasi galing mag-set up ng mga players ngayon. Napipilitan si Clint Escamis maging playmaker. Instead of being set up. Which
what a find! De Leon couldn't finish again. Follow-up, wala pa rin. San Sebastian. Oo nga eh. That was a beautiful setup job by Paeng.
Si De Leon na point blank.
They send it out. Here's Bangkale pulling the trigger. In and out. Recto, reverse, wala pa rin. Soriano cleans it up. Ayan ang role ni Jopet Soriano. You rarely see him miss from that area in Mapua. They have cut into this lead. It's down to 1. Balik sa ating laban. Smiling faces from the Mapua chirping Cardinals. The pep squad of Mapua University. And the kids are also here. Of course, it's a family day. It's the tail end of the Undas vacation that we are currently in right now. And of course, we got some cheerleaders as well from Mapua side.
Full speed na yung classes again tomorrow.
Good luck. Uy! Kilala ko to. Kaya inspired si Warren Bonifacio. Ayan. Ito naman, Mapua or San Sebastian rather, from their cheerleading squad as well. Maraming salamat po sa panonood. Live inside our venue, the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Again, thank you for choosing to spend your Sunday with us here. Siyempre, ganun din po sa mga nanonood sa atin via GTV and live streaming on NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH in San Sebastian, holding on to this 1-point lead. 7-6.
A good matchup.
Yeah.
Recto at saka itong si Kalahat, almost the same type of player.
Yeah. Oh, Alex Desoyo stroking it from beyond the arc.
Nice shot, Cap, on that kick-out pass.
Yeah.
Ready to shoot lagi yan si Alex Desoyo.
They're calling it a long two, so it's a 3-point lead for San Sebastian. Recto finding Soriano. Soriano puts it up, and he draws a foul. Now this guy has put together
Very
a
aggressive.
solid string of games.
Very
Yeah.
aggressive now offensively. Itong si Jopet Soriano. Before, basurero yan eh. Kumukuha ng bola,
Yeah.
mga loose balls.
Ngayon, ganun pa rin naman.
Basurero,
Oo.
pero may ginto sa basura eh.
Yan.
Lagi nakakakuha ng mga puntos, mga drop pass.
Last time out, he had 13 points and 6 rebounds. Kaya itong si Jopet Soriano. And what you like about him, he stays consistent with his role. As we take a look at Clint Escamis right there. Consistent to eh. Kada hanap sa kanya, madalas yun ilista mo na. Basket para kay Jopet Soriano sa ilalim. He goes 1 out of 2 right there. Oh, ito na, batiin na natin. Raymond Escobedo, may tangan ng bola. It is his birthday today. Happy birthday kay Scooby-Doo.
Uy, may swerte yan.
Oh, kalahat. Misfires though. So ang backward ngayon ng San Sebastian, Escobedo at saka si Desoyo, sinamahan ni De Leon. Kalahat. At ito, si Big Boy Jesse Somoda. What a swat by Soriano. Shortstop. Hindi pa rin papasok para sa San Sebastian. Now this is quite a dry spell for Baste from the field.
So play number 2, watch this tag high screen and hahanapin nila yung post-up kay Hernandez. One of his pet plays to eh.
Talisay to Recto. Recto for 3. Kamaom.
Parehas
CC
na
Recto. Yeah.
Para nakatingin sa salamin doon dalawang. Yung laro nila, pati buhok pwede.
No, pwede
Pero
rin.
parehas ng kilos, parehas ng kinakargahan ng galaw. Yun lang, hindi sila layup.
Oh man, San Sebastian 3 out of 21 from the field and a lot of those attempts from close range.
Inside the shaded area.
Talisay pull-up jumper comes up short, and here comes Alex Desoyo coming away with the rebound. Dikit pa rin tayo dito sa ating low scoring first quarter. Jesse Somoda pinore yung depensa bago napunta sa kanya yung bola, but he is able to draw the foul. And this is the game of JC Recto facing up on Romel Kalahat that time.
Guard to eh.
Yeah.
Guard talaga. Galing Arellano in high school na nag-gain ng good amount of weight to be able to handle the banging as a 4 guy.
But that's quite a find for Coach. Dami niyang good rookie haul dito ah. Peter Rosilio, who was a top 25 player when he was in high school, played for the Baby Falcons, pero top 25 sa NBTC. So, tapos meron ka pag JC Recto. And a lot of first-year players as well in Talisay, Bacale, na nagagamit sa rotation ni Coach Randy.
Papahinugin mo lang.
Yeah.
Kailangan mo lang maging pasensyoso. Ganoon naman sa college basketball eh. May shelf life ang mga player. 5 taon ka lang dyan. Kung suswertein, mas maaga kang mapipitas.
Yeah.
Pero kaya kailangan continuous ang recruitment. Hanap ng talent na magpipit sa kultura ng team.
Yung continuity ng programa ninyo. Meantime, here's Paulo Hernandez. Hernandez pulling the trigger. It's the back iron that time. The save by Recto ending up with Shanoda. Here's Jacob finding Sumoda. Sumoda! Rumaragasa! Mintis lang yung layup.
Napaaga yung take-off.
11 to 10 is the tally. Again, low scoring affair. Cuenco! Wow! Zooming! Straight to the cup.
Walang bumall stop eh. Para huli.
Agaw ni Dalisay. So the final say for Mapua here in the first frame. Paulo Hernandez may tangan ng bola. 2 to shoot. Hernandez needed to take. Leaving it short, and that's how we will end the first 10 minutes of action. It is the Mapua Cardinals taking back the lead 12 to 11 at the end of the first frame. We'll be back after a short break. balik sa ating laban. Of course, the cuties are here in the venue. Ayan. Siyempre, lahat na ipapakita natin dito. Cuties. Ayan. Thank you for watching. Kaya mas may engganyo kayo manood dito sa venue natin kasi may chance kayong makakuha ng airtime at saka exposure. Pwede nyo gamitin to pang-submit kung gusto nyo mag-artista.
Pang-sparkle, no?
Pang-sparkle. Nandiyan si Lexi. Tama. Siya na magsasabi to sparkle. Siya na yung sa spot dito. Okay. 12-11 is the lead after the end of the first quarter. It remains close here, but it's a low-scoring affair.
Yep.
Coach
Both
Hammer,
teams. Both teams. Actually, ang koponan ng Mapua, pabor sa kanila to.
This favors them. Yeah.
Gusto nila, they're one of the, when it comes to pace, they play at a slower pace. They run an opportunity. But for the most part, pag titignan mo yung stats, mababa yung rebounding sa kanila. Bakit? Hindi gaano nakakatino yung mga kalaban.
Yeah.
Gusto nila mababa ang possession, mababa ang rebounding, and highly physical.
Eto si De Leon.
Pangatlo na!
That's been the story. Yeah, for San Sebastian so far, they're shooting it at a 13% clip.
And the shots are there. The shots are there.
Exactly. They've been executing, just not converting. Ito naman Mapua. Susubukan bumawi. Recto to Cuenco. Cuenco will attack. Cuenco! What a sidestep.
Pasapit.
Yeah.
Jolens na tira.
It's a nice move by Cuenco.
Kili-kili shot.
So Cyrus Cuenco. Now, if you're Coach Randy, you gotta love this guy, Cyrus Cuenco. Kasi deceiving to Madalas nakaka-convert sa catch and shoot. Pero yung slashing ability niya, underrated eh.
And doon natin nakikita eh. So, that's why players need time to play and develop in the college system. Kasi meron ka makukuha mga athletic that can shoot. Tuturuan mo paano umatake, paano break down. And kailangan papakuluan mo ba kumbaga sa kape, kailangan pigain mo ba yan para makuha mo yung pinakamagandang timpla.
At ito, napakagandang addition to sa sistema. Offensive foul. Jesse Somoda and Jopet Soriano getting chippy.
Soriano eh. Kasi ang habit nito ni Soriano is early work. When you say early work, Martin, pagkatawid pa lang ng opposing big guy, babanggain ka na niya bago ka pa pumunta doon sa posting, doon sa spot mo. Especially on that right block. Bakit ko nasabi? Kasi that was my job before when I was playing against foreign student athletes, especially in practices. When it came to Sam Ekwe, pagkatatawid sila ng half court, you need to do your early work. Palalambutin mo na.
Okay.
So babanggain mo na before pa siya makatawid dun sa block para
hindi maka-establish.
O quote-unquote, at least medyo ma-displace mo siya.
Okay. So,
Pero,
no upgrades here.
Wala.
No upgrades.
Kasi jockeying for possession, ito makikita natin. Ayan o, nakapatong na early work, pagpatong, yung pag-swim. Ayan, pwede i-submit yan. Pwede i-submit yan.
Hindi nagaling sa akin. Okay. But
kasi hindi nakita yung right hand.
Yeah.
Kasi yung right hand ang tinawagan, nakapatong, naka 3/4, pag-angat, yun yung tumama doon sa kabilang angle ng mga referees natin. Yung kabila ang tumawag.
So, Soriano.
Pero pag ganung angle, pwede mo padala.
Pwede yun. Here's the kick out. Cuenco catch and shoot. That rims out. Long rebound ending up with Escamis. Here's Recto now. Pinag-isipan yung tres. Pinali kay Escamis. Free for three. No go. And Mapua still struggling from long distance in this game. Only 1 out of 7. San Sebastian was struggling. 0 out of 4. Foul away from the action. It is on JC Recto. And now let's use this opportunity to go courtside. Ito ang second quarter report. Update mula kay Mickey Santos. Mickey.
Martin and Coach Hammer, just a little insider for the team of the Mapua. Nagkaroon daw sila ng masinsinang pag-uusap kung heart-to-heart talk after their loss last Friday against the LPU Pirates. Umikot daw ang kanilang usapan sa nagiging estilo ng kanilang paglalaro for the first round. Dahil kumpara daw sa first round, Team Captain Warren Bonifacio observed na lahat ay nakakahawak ng bola. But for the past few games, ay para daw nagkakanya-kanya na daw sila. Lahat gusto score at para naging 1-1 na daw ang kanilang nilalaro. Pero ayon nga kay Coach Randy, kahit na ilang beses daw silang mag-usap, walang mangyayari kung walang magkukusa. Nagdag pa ni Paolo Hernandez, walang perfectong player pero naniniwala daw siya na lahat ay pwede maging bigger. It's time for the Cardinals to step up and start from the ground up. What do you think? But that's all for that side of the Mapua Cardinals. Back to you, Martin. Coach Hammer.
Thank you you so much, Mickey. Well, that was an identity crisis, no? Para sa
ako papanig ako parati kay Coach Randy pagdating sa ganyan. Pwede kayo magkwentuhan, pero pag hindi nyo diniinan, hanggang kwento na lang yan. Ganun lang naman yan. Simple, madaling magsalita, pero pinakamahirap, gumawa.
Kasi ang sinasabi natin, the conversation in the first round especially how they ended that last few games. As we take a look at this three-pointer earlier off the handoff para dito kay Kobe Talisay, nailing a triple. That's the second triple of the game for the Mapua Cardinals. Ang usapan doon, nakita natin ang galing ng Mapua. Tapos ang sinasabi natin, meron pa itong iaangat, may ibubuga pa. Wala pa ito sa pick nila.
Sigurado. Kasi ganyan naman ang mga teams eh.
Ito, nice turn. Unselfishness shown by the bigs.
Sabi kasi pag kayo mga heart-to-heart talk na yan, pagkalabas may mga galos yung iba.
Ganon ang
Grabe kasi lalo na pagka happy birthday Raymart Escobedo with your 3-point shot. Pero yung mga heart-to-heart talks na ganyan kasi, especially if you're part of a competitive team, what happens in the locker room na kayo-kayo lang, you hash it out.
Yeah.
You hash it out. Yung uso yung mga may paiyak-iyak pa. Pag meron. Pag wala, pick up laro. Diin.
Yeah.
Ano na yan ang pinakamahirap pagka nagtatatalo?
That's a normal occurrence for a team. I would understand their issues kasi new feeling yung number one team kayo.
True.
Diba? It's a different high. So probably the players could sometimes get overconfident and call their number most of the time.
Complacency.
Yeah. So magandang naranasan yan ng team nito ng Mapua. As you can take a look at that offensive foul. Yeah.
On this dribble hand of zoom action.
Si Clint Escamis ang natawagan dito, 18-16. Our game remains close. Shooting natin medyo umangat na, mga kapuso. 30% for Mapua, 20% for San Sebastian. Here is Rex Gabat. Gabat driving baseline. Uy, layo ng pasa. Kalahat was able to save. Felebrico, lalapit. Felebrico, bumomba. And he's gonna be called for the charge. Yeah, yung bangga dun. Or was it a travel?
Turnover. Basta turnover.
Basta turnover. Kasi hindi sumigunda yung ating announcer nung tawag eh. That would have been a longer announcement. Traveling ang tinawag initially. Okay, re-reviewin. According to FIBA International Referee Toti Celeste, that last play, the attack by TJ Felebrico, because I thought this was hard contact. The shoulders were down as he was trying to barrel his way through. Okay. Tignan natin yung magiging tawagan dito. Referees natin, by the way, on your screens right now, number 68 and number 19. 68 si Toti Celeste, 19 si Jeff Ablola. San Sebastian 4-8 right now, coming off a big win against the San Beda Red Lions. If you guys just tuned in, that is the premise of this matchup so far. Mapua, on the other hand, losing their second game in the second round, second in the last 3 games for them. Kaya bumaba yung record nila kanina. Or dito sa ating competition, Felebrico, they're still examining this call. What do you think, Coach Hammer? Is this gonna be an offensive foul? Or i-upgrade ba nila?
Might go both ways.
Because initially it was a no call eh.
Kasi contact lang eh. Interesting vantage point from our referees. Kasi kung magbibigay ka ng extra, kita ka agad dito.
Yeah.
Eh, HD na yung mga camera eh. Kitang-kita pagka may mga pabaon ka papunta sa school week next week.
Oo nga.
Oo.
Balik school na tayo bukas. TJ Felebrico, by the way, coming off a double-double performance against San Beda. Ito na, yung ating announcement dito. Sige, pakinggan natin yung ating coliseum announcer.
The last field goal converted by Raymart Escobedo was just a 2-point basket.
Yun pala yung
Official
review.
score,
So, ito, okay.
15 for the San Sebastian Golden Stags.
Kay Felibrico.
Kay
For the Mapua
Feli.
Feli.
Cardinals.
Oo.
Traveling. Yan, turnover. 2-point shot lang yung kanina yung kay Felibrico.
Hindi naman sadya yung tama.
Litong-lito tayo dun, ha? Okay. Yung kanina. So, hindi birthday 3 yung kay Escobedo kanina.
Birthday shot lang.
Birthday shot. Birthday long 2.
Oo.
18 to 15 is the count. Linabas kay Escamis. Clint will attack. Clint floats it up. Comes up short as well. Talisay offensive rebound in Mapua. Bonifacio gets the bounce.
Sweeping hook para dito kay Warren Bonifacio. Yan yung nadagdag din niya sa post moves niya. Kasi dati, alam natin na pag nakaposte si Bonnie, either two-hand push shot or titira siya ng jumper.
Eto, traveling na naman ang tinawag sa San Sebastian. This time, it's against Romel Calahat. So, timeout muna tayo kasi umaabante, umaalagwa na dito ang Mapua Cardinals. We'll be back after this.
Basketball heroes are made every year, and the NCAA always gives rise to new heroes of the game.
In fact, the NCAA has produced its share of basketball legends and modern-day basketball heroes.
At ngayong nag-umpisa na ang NCAA Season 99, GMA Sports is honored to feature 10 new heroes na dapat abangan ng lahat ng basketball fans.
Una sa listahan ay si Kurt Rayfield.
Nagbabalik tayo dito sa NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. Mapua versus San Sebastian. I'm Lexi Gonzalez, currently reporting for San Sebastian. Dito muna tayo kay Paeng Are. We all know him. He has proved himself in court and is currently a key player for San Sebastian, but he hasn't always been this confident. Naikwento niya sa akin na noong kasagsagan ng pandemic ay dumaan siya sa anxiety dahil wala na raw teams ang gustong kumuha sa kanya hanggang umabot daw siya sa punto na hihinto na lang siya mag-basketball. But he is still here today, continuously proving himself as a strong player with San Sebastian. Patunay ito that we will have low moments, pero ang importante ay kung paano tayo makakabangon. I'm excited to see more from Paeng, Martin, and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Lexi. He is currently on the bench right now as Calahat scores on the layup right there. Pero karamihan ng mga players natin ganun. Diba? Merong uncertainty nung pandemic kung ipagpapatuloy yung mga karir nila.
Hindi lang mga players, kahit parinay sa panel and
Yeah.
even the NCAA was trying to find a new home, but we are where we are supposed to be.
That's right. That's
And
right.
that's para all-encapsulating na yan na nandito tayo where we really belong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Wow.
Classic,
Some,
ah.
Classic.
Classic.
Keywords, ha? Oh, okay. No, but okay. But going back to Paeng Are, we were so high on this guy last season. Obviously, he struggled in his rookie year. He's the younger brother of Mike Are, former guard nitong San Sebastian, as Mapua is called for a turnover.
Shot clock violation.
So now he leads San Sebastian in scoring, talking about Paeng 11.8 points per game. So naka-bounce back siya from a tough rookie season that he had na talagang medyo malakas ang hype sa kanya. Now he has, stabilized his play in the NCAA.
Unchanged siya ngayon eh. Pinakabayaan talagang maglaro.
That's right. 20 to 17. Yeah.
Kumpiyansa yung coach niya sa kanya eh. And given that opportunity and leeway, titiin. Ito rin, nag-resurgence yung career ni Romel Calahat this season. Mas malaking freedom and they are able to express their skill set.
Oh, Gabat with a takeaway and the breakaway. And San Sebastian, just like that, are on top once again, 21 to 20.
At ayun nga po, nagbabalik na ang NCAA at nagbabalik na rin ang mga players dito sa dugout. Kaya naman ngayon, sa surprise chichikain at gugulatin natin ang mga players dito sa Jose Rizal University o ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Now once again, this is Mickey Santos. Ito ang dugout raid. At tara na! Okay, sino kaya ang una? Hello! Okay, saktang-sakto. So, kamusta naman? Anong ginagawa mo ngayon?
That's coach.
Ay, dadaan si coach. Pero sige.
Balik sa ating laban. Oh, sabi sa inyo, the kids are here inside the venue. Ganda naman. Biggest fan ni Clint Escamis na meron pang pa-artwork dito sa venue natin. Ang maganda dito, yung artwork niya, nakalaminate pa. O, diba? Yan, thank you so much for watching, catching all of the action here in San Juan City. Smile cam tayo. Yan, magre-react yung mga emojis natin. Smiling because this game has been exciting so far. You know, it's been a close contest. Now San Sebastian is retaliating. Of course, the kids starting to develop interest in basketball, maybe. So, why not make them watch live?
Ganyan lang si Marla dati yan. Memorize yung beda nim eh.
Ayun.
Oo, kasi i-immerse sila eh. Na-immerse sila.
Yeah.
They're being opened up. Not only in basketball, sa iba-ibang sports na interest din ng parents. And kailangan yan post-pandemic, yung mga babies na yan. They need to really learn how to move their bodies and through sports, building relationships.
So, kailangan na pa na bumuo ng women's basketball team ng San Beda.
So, okay lang yung mag-aaral na lang sa'yo. Pwede siya mag-volleyball, pwede siya mag-track and field.
21 to 20.
Doon tayo sa track and field.
Track and field.
Oo.
James Una, the sidestep coming up short. But San Sebastian in front here of a quick burst. Kanina 20 to 15 to 6-0 run for the San Sebastian Stags. Dalisay.
Pag nasa loob si Clint Escamis, mas pinupuntahan nila yung zoom action nila, which is they want a peg guy on that elbow area and then dribble handoff sa gilid dahil mas nakakuha ng buwelo yung mga attackers nila. Kaya lang nga, nagsisettle sila on the outside shots after the handoff.
That's right. They've been falling in love with a three-point shot. Kalahat, in the meantime, does the opposite. Navigating his way to the basket.
Saka magaling gumamit ng angulo si Kalahat eh. I mean, nung kararating pa lang nito sa San Sebastian, we were able to see him grow up really. Pero ever since talagang madiin maglaro eh.
Yeah. 23 to 20. Bounce pass, Kabat. Couldn't get the scoop.
No, hindi nakita si Filibrico. Nag-aantay na doon. Nakauna.
Escamis at his best in the open floor. So, yeah, Clint Escamis, that is his first 2 points of the game.
Oh, dyan mahirap kalaban tong si Clint Escamis. Once he gets his rhythm on the open floor and it gets opened up by the way that he plays the passing lane. Kasi quick on the passing lanes to si Escamis eh.
Oof, Rex Gabat, a hard fall after that attempt. And this is gonna be on Kobe Dalisay.
A hard fall dito kay Gabat. It was his hip.
Yeah.
And then the back of his head.
Doble yung impact dito kay Rex Gabat. And he is still down in pain. Yeah. He's holding on to that backside, lower back.
May review. Pero again, itong mga review na to, under FIBA rules, kasi you are not being given the leeway of the landing. It's the contact that caused the landing. Para lang
malinaw, ano?
malinaw dun sa mga kapuso natin. Kasi hindi tinatawagan ng foul yung landing. Yung act ng pag-foul. Kaya makikita natin dito, on the contact.
Yeah. Wala namang extra motion.
Wala, regular foul eh.
It was just the awkward landing.
Oo, yung landing lang talaga. Kasi hindi naman nag-swing. Ipag-land lang niya hard.
So,
masakit yun. Masakit yun dahil yung hip mo, malakas ang palo dahil yun ang sasalo ng lahat ng ng weight mo.
So Gabat goes to the free throw line. Staple of the starting unit neto ni Coach John Calios, the more offensive-minded Gabat brother.
Hindi mahihain to.
Hindi mahihain.
To. Open look, pupukol. Pag may bantay, feel niya eh. Pupukol niya.
Yeah.
At saka mabigat yung inilaro nito against San Beda. Meron siyang 3 crucial na 3-point shot in the second half na off a scramble, pupukol niya sa harap ng bantay.
Yeah. Yung mga ganun, yung masasakit talaga eh.
Oo, matapang.
It is 24 to 22. Puengo from the corner. Wala pa rin para sa Mapua. They are now 2 out of 11 from Rainbow Country. Kalahat. Again, operating. Kalahat. Oh, trapped. Almost losing it. He recovers. He's got 9 to work with. Romel. And the rebound goes to Recto. There's JC. They will go to Paulo Hernandez. Hero surveys. Bonifacio. Elbow jumper
Good
is off.
challenge. Good challenge recovering from the weak side itong si Kalahat. Parang numbers drill yan. 4 on 5. Weak side tagger si Kalahat. Sprinting down.
Nailang si Bonifacio.
Oh.
Alex Desoyo. To James Una.
Masyadong masikip. 4 na tao na nasa shaded lane para sa Mapua. Basang-basa yung pasa na yun.
Recto on the move. Side steps. Sending it out. Escamis for 3. Wala pa rin para kay Clint. He has been struggling from the field. Only 1 out of 6 for Escamis. He is currently, by the way, the #1 scorer in the league. At a little over 15 points a game.
Pag-uusapan natin yan.
Mamaya, pag-usapan natin yan.
Over at game on after this game.
That's right. Pag-usapan natin yung mga round 1 leaders.
Oh, round 1.
Okay, ito si Paeng. Back in the game. Rex Gabat, pull-up jumper.
Andiyan yan for 1 job. Isa ang trabaho niya, no? Umiscore.
Yeah.
Yeah, alam mo na eh.
Oh, recto. Pinag-isipan yun. Ilalapit ni JC. Alex sa labas. Hernandez will back up and will survey the floor. Paulo to Cuenco. Baseline move. Hard contact with James Una pero may foul na.
Oo, yung
Kay Gabat pa lang.
Bago pa lang dun sa atake.
So that's a foul on the floor against
ito.
Alex Gabat.
Ayan o, yung across the body reach.
Ito yung secondary collision with James Una.
Dalawa yung foul, isa lang yung natawagan. Ganun talaga eh.
Naramdaman yun pareho ni Cuenco.
Para pag-practice, pag nasa ilalim ka, isa lang yung tatawagan ng foul, pero anim na kamay yung humampas sa'yo.
Oh, that's a nice rejection from James Una. And here he is, rewarded on the fast break. Wala lang yung layup. Isa pa para kay Philip Rico.
Saka nakahanap ng niche dito si Philip Rico ng minuto.
Yeah.
Kasi first round, di natin nakikita gaano ginagamit. Kailangan nila ng 4 na tumatakbo. Willing. Wing yan eh.
Yeah.
Yung 4. Tsaka tong Castor, ito okay maglaro to. Pick and pop type of player na bangga lang din ang bangga.
Late discovery din yan para kay Coach John Calios because again, he wasn't utilized most of the first round.
Yung mga kursonada nung kausap nila ni Coach Bonnie Garcia. Yung mga fighter na shooter.
Kasi anong una, talagang kinakapahan nila kung sino yung magpapakita ng energy.
Kasi Coach Bonnie was my coach in San Beda.
Uh-huh.
Ang hilig niyan yung mga fighter talaga. Kasi siya lagi nag-handle nun ng scout group. Sila ni Coach JB Siso.
Coach
So,
JB. Yeah.
laging, asan yung mga pitbull natin? Oh, yan, nasa scouting team kayo. Siyempre kami mga third team. Katat kami maglaro eh. So, nabibigyan kami ng chance in practices.
And again, they are being rewarded here in the second round. More playing time for them. Meantime, here's Asuncion. Kakapasok lang, fresh from the bench. Mapua getting pressured at the backcourt. They're able to send it across at the last second. Here's Escamis. Inside the final minute of the first half, Clint surveys.
Popper tong Asuncion, shooter to from the outside.
Morenos is back in, drop off inside. Here's Hernandez, catch and shoot. Wala. Loose ball, ending up with Clint. It's a fresh 14 for the yellow shirts. Alley-oop. Hindi ititira ni Hernandez. Instead, it's a drop off. Wala pa rin para kay Bonifacio. Multiple chances for Mapua right there. And here's Payangare with San Sebastian on top by 4. Are, balik kay Una. Here's Aguilar na kakapasok lang kanina lamang. Una is scouted. May shooting to sa labas kaya nagko-commit yung defender. Nakagawan siya. Escamis is on the move. Escamis draws the foul.
Oo, yung unang sundot ni Una, hindi natawagan. Yung pangalawa niyang sundot yung tumama. So, 2 free throws coming up here for Escamis. Na makikita mo, after this turnover, good help by Warren Bonifacio, nagamitan ng balakang. Ito yung unang sundot, hindi tinawagan. Yung pangalawa, ganun ulit yung contact.
So, Escamis has a chance at the free throw line. And maybe this could get him going.
Oh, I mean, Clint Escamis is up and down in this game. The shots are there. But somebody who has been in a funk in the second round is Paulo Hernandez.
That's right. That's
last
true.
game he was in 20 minutes not be 0. And then now shooting blanks. But ebbs and flows. Ganyan talaga yun. You have to outshoot your funk.
Yeah.
Simple lang yan eh. Scorer ka, gawa ka ng paraan.
At iba-iba yung pinanggagalingan ni Paolo. Minsan nasa starting lineup siya. Ine-experiment ni Coach Randy kung saan siya mas magiging effective.
Ano to eh, mas maganda talaga coming off the bench.
Off the bench,
Hernandez. And dun siya sa mga, pag inilabas si Cuengo, papasok siya, tapos siya yung nagiging main focal point ng opensa.
Yeah. And
then you remove that responsibility in the second half pag sabay na sila ni Escamis. Na yun yung naging effective sa kanila in the first round.
The first round, that's right. Clint Escamis coming up with the board, just stepped out of bounds, so 8.5 seconds left in the second quarter. Final save for San Sebastian, at least potentially, if they do get this inbound in and they get it across in time. The trigger man is going to be De Leon. Teka lang, may action na tayo. Wala pa yung bola sa loob. De Soyo versus the rookie in Morenos.
Pakilala lang.
Yeah.
Senior tsaka Bagets eh.
Yan, Alex De Soyo trying to go over the arm of Morenos.
Paalala lang natin, linggo ngayon ha, kapit tayo kay Jesus, huwag sa kalaban. Tatawagan niya ng foul. Sinungkit yung kilikili.
Matututunan yan.
Saka pag-swim.
Matututunan yan ni Paolo Morenos.
Pilipino eh. Makakagawa ng paraan niya.
Nung juniors tournament natin, siya yung senior dun.
Oo.
Ito, siya na yung dinidiscard.
Wala, dadaan ka ulit. Dadaan ka ulit sa linya niyan.
Oh, Paeng-Are went all the way. This is another miss from close distance para dito sa San Sebastian Stags. But despite the misses, they still carry the lead going into the halftime break. They're up by 3, 26-23 over the Mapua Cardinals. We got a very special feature for you guys coming up dito po sa NCAA Season 99 on GTV. Kaya magbabalik po kami. Abangan nyo yan.
Sports has a unique way of making memorable moments, and NCAA Season 98 was an absolute showcase.
Kaya naman, magbalik tanaw muna tayo at panoorin ang mga di malilimutang pangyayari nitong nakaraang season para mas lalo pang ma-excite ang fans sa kakasimula pa lang na Season 99. Honorable mentions, Upset Alert, EAC, pinataobang binild upang makuha ang kanilang unang panalo. The Generals were 0-9 before sending shockwaves throughout the NCAA by stunning the league-leading Blazers. Star forward Nat Cosejo finished with a game-high 24 points and 9 rebounds.
A.J. Miranda's buzzer-beating game winner. Madalas mangyari ang game-winning shot sa basketball. Pero ang buzzer-beater sa dulo mismo ng laro, bihirang-bihira. This is what JRU's Agam Miranda did with his team down by 1 with just 2.6 seconds left on the clock.
NCAA Season 98, June.
Balik tayo sa ating coverage NCAA Season 99 on GTV. Nakita nyo na! Bolahan na Season 99, Barangay Edition.
Inter-barangay.
Inter-barangay.
Na bagay na bagay. Linggo, maraming mga nakatambay dyan, lalo na sa mga basketball court, di ba? Pagka Sunday, ganyan.
Tama.
Alas 6 pa lang ng umaga hanggang dun sa pailaw sa gabi, meron yan.
Kasi madaming time ngayong Sunday. Kanina po, ito nakita natin, nag-iikot sa Philoil Ecoil. Nakausap pa natin, pero lumabas na. At sumugod na sa barangay itong si Papi Pecto. Ayan, kanina ko pa hinihintay itong feature nila. Anong nangyayari dyan, Pecto? Balitaan mo naman kami.
Maraming salamat, Papa Martin and Coach Hammer. Oyoy, naku, kasama ko ngayon dito si Chantal. Chantal, mag-hi ka naman sa mga manonood natin.
Pekto, alam mo, madalas nandun ako sa courtside,
Ayun.
pero ngayon lumabas ako, grabe.
Tama.
I'm so honored. Ikaw pa yung kasama ko dito sa
Hindi,
labas.
ako nga yung natutuwa dahil naisama kita dito sa labas kasi masyado ka nang babad sa aircon. Dito naman tayo sa labas ngayon. At syempre, nandito kami ngayon sa Barangay Corazon de Jesus para alamin kung sino ang mga nakatutok sa atin ditong sa NCAA, yung mga nakatutok na nanonood. Ako, alamin natin yan. Di ba, Chantal?
Pekto, ang laro ngayon, maganda, Mapua Cardinals versus
Uy.
San Sebastian Golden Stags. Grabe, ang top scorer ngayon kasama ng LPU versus the continuously striving na Golden Stags. Kaya naman, magiging magandang laro to.
Oo naman.
For sure, meron dito
Sigurado yan.
sumusuporta, no?
Gusto mo ba alamin natin kung sino dito sa Barangay de Jesus?
Mangangatok tayo ng bahay.
Okay, Corazon de Jesus. Alin, sinong napupusuan mo ngayon ngayon diyan, Chantal?
Ito,
Chantal,
mukhang
ito.
walang tao dito eh.
Mukhang walang tao. Gusto mo bang katukin natin?
Feeling ko,
Ha?
may natutunugan pa ako sa ibang bahay.
May nararamdaman ka. Iba yung vibes mo ngayon, ha?
Ikaw, Becca, meron
Kasama
ka bang nararamdaman dyan?
Meron naman, kaso itong bahay na ito, medyo, nanonood sila ng GMA, kaso parang walang tao naman.
Walang tao.
Oo, nanonood sila. Nakabukas naman yung TV.
Dito
Dito
parang
kaya?
busy sila magtinda.
Magtinda, oo.
Busy sa business.
Oo nga.
Hindi pa makanood ng TV.
Hindi sila Hello?
Ay,
May aso.
Takot ka ba sa aso?
May aso, medyo.
Medyo.
Kasi pagka hindi mo kilala yung aso at hindi ka rin kilala, iba rin yung di ba? Chantal, nasan? May
Dito
napupusuan ka?
parang may naririnig akong bukas na TV.
Ay, oo nga.
Ito makatukin natin.
Halika.
Sige.
Grabe, ang lakas ng pandinig mo, ha?
Nasilip ko na, Pekto. Ito na.
Iba ang
Ito yung
vibes.
bahay natin.
Iba ang vibes mo, Chantal.
Ketok na ako, ha?
Tao po!
Adrian.
Tao po. Ayan. Tao po. Ayun! Idol! Si Pekto at si Chantal. Pwede ba kaming tumuloy dyan sa bahay mo?
Welcome po.
Ay, welcome daw. Tara, pasukin natin.
Jackpot
Yun. Jackpot to. Sige. Ayan, pasok tayo. Let's go!
Pasok tayo.
Yun. Okay.
Sir, magpakilala naman po kayo
Oo,
sa ating mga viewers dahil grabe, isang supporter ng NCAA.
Yes!
Ako po si Adrian Mariano.
Adrian, upo tayo. Baka
Okay lang ba?
Chantal, okay lang ba?
Adrian?
Upo tayo. Yan.
Komportable dito, Pekto.
Oo, di ba? Kasi may pa-electric fan ka pa dyan, ha? Anong game ang pinanood mo ngayon?
Yung LPU saka Letran
Oo,
kanina.
Kakatapos lang. Sino nanalo?
LPU.
Ay, ang galing mo. Nakatutok nga siya. As in, todo tutok.
Dahil alam nyo kung sino yung nanalo kanina at nakatutok talaga kayo. Meron kaming ibigay na premyo. Babonus agad.
Oy, kapapasok lang na, no?
Bahay, ah.
Tignan mo, meron kang GMA for the box.
Diba?
At syempre, hindi lang yan. Meron pa mamaya, ha? Pero, bago yan, gusto ko namin alamin muna kung anong paborito mong team.
Mapua.
Mapua!
Oy, bakit?
Masyado silang competitive ngayon.
Totoo.
Ay, totoo.
Siguro, meron kayo dyang favorite na player na. Sino ba yan?
Yung mga key players almost sila Escamis.
Ay.
Gwapong bata. Parang si Pekto, no?
Oo, taka tawag dito si Bonifacio.
Warren. Si team captain Warren Bonifacio.
Kasi last year nung
Senior year na ni Warren. Kaway naman para kay Warren.
Last year na,
Shout out
Warren.
kay
Last year na pala. Galingan mo.
Yes, idol ka.
Siguro naglalaro ka ng basketball, no? Anong pwesto mo sa basketball?
1 and 2 eh. Pwede.
Ay, ang galing mo, 1 and 2. Hindi mo pa gawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mahirap. May
Alam
mga
niyo
ibang
bang-
positioning sila eh.
Alam niyo ba naglalaro din po si Pekto ng basketball?
Oo,
one-on-one kayo.
Ano naman
minsan,
ako,
no?
point guard. Point guard.
Ang galing.
Point lang ng point.
Oo.
Point lang ng point. Oh, yun, no? So, bukod sa pagbabasketball, nanonood ka na, katuto ka lagi sa NCAA, mahilig ka magbasketball, ano naman pinagkakaabalahan mo sa buhay, kaya Adrian?
Isa tayong empleyado sa private sector, sa electronics.
Electronics, kaya pala may mga kable-kable ka, mga speakers dyan, mahilig ka pala sa electric, no? Hindi kaya ikaw si electric man?
Naman.
Ayun.
Oo, Pekto, pansin ko rin. Ang dami kasing mga
Ano?
picture frames.
Ay, oo.
Ang daming napag-graduate ni Sir Adrian, no?
Dahil sa basketball yan, no? Araw-araw ka naglalaro ng basketball? Everyday? Every Sunday, so meron kayong grupo na naglalaro?
Corazon de Jesus na Sunday Club.
Okay, so sa TV ka lang talaga nanonood ng NCAA, bakit di mo itry manood ng live na pumunta ka doon? Sagot ka ni Chantal.
Tawagan niyo lang ako, bibigyan ko kayo tickets.
Oo.
Pero alam mo, Pekto, nabigyan na natin ng affordable,
Mhm.
Sir Adrian. Pero dahil masipag, nagtatrabaho para sa pamilya, mahilig sumuporta sa NCAA,
Meron
ulit
pa?
tayong pasurpresa para kay Sir Adrian.
Yay!
Ito na ang ating
Ayan!
merchandise.
Yun, oh. Meron ka dyan t-shirt and meron ka dyan mug. Oh, mug yata ito,
Wow.
mug. Oo.
Match yung t-shirt sa shorts nyo, Sir Adrian.
Oo nga,
Parang
kagandahan
pwede
dyan.
ng
Pwede.
jersey, ah.
Pwede. Alright. Sa kagandahan sa mag na yan, pwede kang ano dyan, may Bluetooth yan. Alright. So, ayan. Palagi lang po kayo tumutok at manood po ng NCAA games at baka malay ninyo sa lugar nyo naman kami mapadpad at kayo naman ang pupuntahan namin. Di ba, Chantal?
Sa ngayon, Pekto, marami pa tayong mapapanood sa Mapua versus Golden Stags. Tingnan nyo naman.
Oo naman.
First quarter pa lang, marami pa tayong aabangan. Sir Aiden, manonood pa to. Kaya babalik muna tayo at titingnan natin kung ano ba ang nangyayari sa loob ng court.
Yun!
Martin
Balik
and Coach
na!
Hammer,
Balik na
sa
dyan!
Maraming salamat, Pekto and Chantal. The newest tandem to watch out for dito pa sa Bulahan Barangay Edition.
Mahirap yung kung pinuntahan yung Sunday Club. Dapat marami dalang, maraming dalang ano tawag dito, mga GMA merch, lalo doon sa may barangay namin. Pag naglaro, 40 yung naglalaro ng alas 6 ng umaga. Tapos nanonood yung mga trike drivers, saka doon sa may malapit na bakery, NCP nanonood.
Ganun ano?
Oo, magkalapit kasi. Kaya updated sila. Mahirap ako maglaro, kaya napapatambay ako.
Diba? Hindi, gusto ko yun kasi nanonood talaga siya. Favorite niya, Warren Bonifacio. Alam niyang graduating year ni Boni. Diba? Boni fan yun. In the meantime, speaking of Warren Bonifacio, his Mapua Cardinals at yung fan natin doon, dehado dito sa ating laban.
Oo, alam mo Martin, kanina pa natin nababanggit na ang alat ng shooting ng San Sebastian. Kasing alat din yung sa Mapua. 9 out of 35, a little over 25% ang kanilang field goal shooting. So, parehas na team, medyo naghahanap pa ng arangkada dito sa ating laro. Kaya marami ring available rebounds. Combined 54 rebounds, napakataas nan. In a first half lamang dyan, ang San Sebastian with 4 more boards than Mapua.
Ito yung leading scorers natin. Lack of scoring so far, not just with Mapua. Leading scorer nila, Bonifacio and Igliane, na yung 4 na puntos nang galing pa dun sa ating
first quarter,
first few minutes of the game. Sa kabila, TJ Filibrico with a good follow-up performance of his double-double against San Beda, 7 points at the half right here. But you mentioned earlier, I remember, Coach Hammer, habang binabalikan natin itong key matchup natin, maganda yung mga numero. Pareho ni Bonifacio at ni Kalahat. Of course, Bonifacio doing a little bit of everything right now. Kalahat with 6 points and 4 rebounds as well. Nakita ko yung starter points doon. You mentioned Mapua is overwhelmingly leading the league.
Pero ngayon,
in that
dahil
department.
sa sama ng shooting nila, hindi sila makakuha ng lamang.
And that's been, abante pa nga ang starter points netong San Sebastian Golden Stags.
Parang may takip yung magkabilang ring natin. O yan, James Court, tignan natin. Baka matanggal na yung takip.
26-23, that's how we will begin the second half of this game. You guys are with Martin Javier, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio taking care and breaking down this game alongside our courtside reporters. We got Mickey Santos for Mapua and Lexi Gonzalez for San Sebastian.
Ayan ang kailangan nila.
Sino?
Kailangan nila ng scorer na wing.
Ayun.
Ayan, Randy Alcantara. Sa kabila, meron din. Dami niya, may Christian Coronel dyan, may Speedy Gonzalez. Kaso small ball pa rin.
Small ball. Both teams, by the way, shooting at 25.7% from the field. Hernandez changes that with a triple.
There you go.
Yeah. That is his first field goal of the game. Yeah.
In 2 games.
In 2 games, yeah. Finally, the end of the dry spell for Paolo. Kalahat, babawi. And Kalahat knocks it down.
Mali lang palang court yung pinagsusutan nila kanina. Ngayon, mas maganda na yung bitaw ng magkabilang koponan. So, tignan natin kung ito ba yung magiging trend. Dahil hahapul pa yan, low of averages, hahapulin nila yung mga average nila.
Hernandez comes up short this time. And it goes back to San Sebastian. Romel Kalahat up to 9 points already. Meantime, this was the setup, Hernandez and rhythm.
Yun ang importante na sinabi mo, Martin. Karamihan ng mga tira, this 3-pointer na sagot ni Romel Kalahat, Casado at Sigurado, yung mga tira ni Paulo Hernandez comes from rhythm.
Yeah.
If you distort the rhythm na dinidictate niya, he plays on his own pace. Dun siya nahirapan. Even last game, hindi yung mga rhythm shots na nakuha niya.
And again, those rhythm shots, will make life easier for him.
Ito.
Ito si Pacale. He starts the second half, replacing Morenos in the starting unit. Ganda naman ang agaw ni Una. Forward pass. What a catch! Ano yun Travis Kill,
maliit. Tyreek Hill. Pero grabe yung chase pass. Full length of the court. Halos maabot na pero saktong-sakto. Pilipit na tira. Sabit. Sakto, linggo. Maraming sampay.
Parang Kevin Love yung outlet na yun ni James Una.
May teammate ako si Shaq Taganas. Yung bang box out drill, pag nakakuha, yung overhead na outlet pass niya.
Yeah.
Grabe. Tapos, sa high school, tsaka sa RP kami, laging nakakasalo si James Martinez. Best friend kasi yung dalawa. So si James, lumilik out talaga.
Bulakeños. Tama, no? Doon sila naglaro.
Doon sila naglaro.
Once upon a time.
natin sila sa MPBL.
That's right. Shock Taganas.
Package deal yun eh. Parang burger and fries.
Oh, yeah. Martinez is a deadly shooter. Meantime, is Clint Escamis.
Pekano.
Bonifacio ganda nung hanap. But a better cut. And that's a bucket and beyond for Jopet Soriano, who starts the second half for Mapua. And this is why, moving without the basketball.
Laki ng improvement niya sa shot making inside the shaded area. We saw him in season 97 as a live and active body. Pero ngayon, offensive option na rin talaga siya, especially around that shaded area.
Yan yung nirefine niya nung off-season natin. His scoring around the paint. All right, let's go to Mapua's side. They are just down by one right here, but you know, a bigger lead they were facing earlier. Tingnan natin kung paano mag-a-adjust dito si Coach Randy Alcantara. Here's the report from Mickey Santos. Mickey!
Tahimik at tila ba dismayado ang coaches ng Mapua kanina sa dugout dahil lamang ng araw sila ay ibinigay pa nila sa kalaban. The coaches also highlighted that the problem does not lie in the San Sebastian or their opposing team. Rather, the problem lies on their individual tendencies. Nawala raw ang kanilang energy at effort sa loob ng court at tila ba nilalaro nila ang gustong sistema ng kabilang kupunan. I know that they need to change something for the second half because as I quote Assistant Coach Yong Garcia, kalaban nyo ang sarili nyo. Kami na lang ba ang maniniwala sa inyo? Kailangan nyo lang gawin ang trabaho nyo at mananalo tayo ngayon. Martin Coach Hammer?
Maraming salamat, Mickey. Pero sa simula ng ating second half, mukhang napapalanunan na itong Mapua yung laban nila sa kanilang mga sarili.
Nakakuha na ng buwelo, parang naalog na yung halftime, nagising.
But that's an excellent point coming from Coach Randy. Inihatid sa atin kanina ni Mickey Santos. Again, they're just battling against themselves here. Most of the time shooting themselves in the foot as Kalahat comes up short on that triple try. And this is going to be a foul on the rebound against Pangkale.
Alam mo, mag-e-enjoy ako kalaro yung mga big guys natin this season if I was playing. Kasi mahihilig crumash boards eh.
Yeah.
If they were my teammates, I would enjoy playing with them dahil sabihin yung extra possessions, James Una, nakakwentuhan ko pa ito nung season eh. Akala ko eh.
Maraming pinuntahan to.
Maraming pinuntahan. Pero I mean, he is where he belongs.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. And speaking of James Una, pakinggan natin yung instructions naman ni Coach John Calios from San Sebastian's dugout. Nandito si Lexi Gonzalez. Lexi.
Medyo gigil tayo Yan ang bungad ni Coach John Calios pagpasok sa dugout kanina. Sabi niya, siya lang, enjoy the game. Sabi rin naman niya, dumedepensa naman tayo ng tama kaya tayo nakaka-execute. Pero sabi rin niya, normal lang na pipisikalin tayo ng kalaban. Basta ang importante, huwag magre-retaliate ang kanyang players dahil ayaw daw niya ng ganong klase ng laro. Huling paalala niya bago bumalik sa laban, play physical but not dirty. NCAA also doesn't tolerate dirty tactics, hindi ba, Martin and Coach Hammer?
Tama ka dyan, Lexi. Well, you know, we always see that from San Sebastian, heightened physicality, but, you know, all part of the game for them.
Basketball yan eh.
Yeah.
Kaya mo matamaan, mag-chest ka sa gym. Yan. Mag-bench press ka. Doon ka, mag-chest ka. Chest may tipo. Doon ka.
Difficult attempt for Una. Pero ito, uy! Tutok na naman! Battle for the loose ball finally ending up with Soriano. And speaking of the physicality,
wala.
This is a foul on San Sebastian.
Ito nagugulat ako dito kay Soriano. Ang lakas ng katawan nitong batang to.
Yeah.
Pero pag tinatamaan, parang nagiging bubblehead yung ulo. Naging habit niya Nagiging habit niya. Pero kasi ang punat ng katawan niya. Nakikita mo pag he's in the mix, pag kumukuha ng rebound, makisig eh.
Yeah. Clitis Camis, by the way, starting to get into his groove dito sa ating second half. Yeah.
Dito sa ating third quarter.
7 points in total for Clint, and he leads the way now for Mapua, and they're in front by a point, 33-32.
Great post.
Ito na, pupuntahan nila si Bonifacio. He's got Castor on him. Bonnie, nahanap si Clint. Clint, nowhere to go. Will back down this time. Difficult fadeaway. Short. Ball is stopped by Soriano. It sails out of bounds. Basta balik ang bola dito sa San Sebastian. Ito na si JC Recto. Papasok ba si JC?
Oo, JC, para kay Bonnie.
Ayun, okay. Pumasok si Juan Bonifacio.
Oo.
Nagulat ako. Kala hindi natuloy eh.
Oo. Naitawag na eh.
Naitawag na. 33-32. Both teams slowly getting into their offensive rhythm. Although itong San Sebastian, dun sa makatutok pa rin. Agaw na naman para kay Clint Escamis.
Hustle play. Well, hindi si Escamis, he is fast,
Yeah.
but not paeng-are fast. But he's very quick, especially playing the passing lanes.
Yeah.
Maliksi yung kamay.
Yeah.
Ang bilis, ang ganda ng hand-eye coordination.
Okay, time out muna tayo. Abante ang Mapua. Now, we focus on our fan cam. Marami sila dito sa Philoila. On a Sunday afternoon. Partida, nakabakasyon pa yan.
Oo.
Ah.
Galing na yan sa bakasyon.
Galing na sa bakasyon. Ngayon, nag-uwi yan lahat.
Oo.
Bago magbalik pasukan bukas. Yan, both offices and schools. Maraming salamat po sa mga nakatutok sa atin ngayon.
Waki Garcia, in attendance.
Of course, not in the lineup because of an injury.
Freaky injury so before the season started.
So, ano muna to? Sit-out season muna
Oo,
kay
palakas
Waki.
muna.
Yeah.
Palakas muna. Ganun naman yan eh.
But he would have wanted to be part of this lineup.
Of course,
This run.
after the year that he played last season.
That's right. 33-32.
Lalong-lalo na yung crucial na ganito. Wala si Rosilio na suspend.
Oo. May
Veterano
opportunity ka, no?
Magagamit mo.
So, Dalisay misfiring. It stays with the Cardinals. Jesse Sumoda back to the game, replacing James Una. 5 minutes and 43 left in the third. Escamis triggers this one. Balik kay Escamis. Hernandez now. Step through. The fine. Jopet Soriano. Automatic +1 for Jopet Soriano.
Tingnan mo, hinataw na yung braso. Hindi naman gumalaw yung ulo. Galing sa ilalim nito ni Soriano. Ang laki ng improvement niya on the way that he finishes. Tingnan mo, off the catch in traffic.
Yeah. Love the time though from Paolo Hernandez. Step through and then trusting Soriano to make the catch.
Oh, haba rin ito ni Jopet Soriano. He is really a dependable big guy. Bagay na bagay sa NCAA. Kasi dito kailangan mo yung mga bigs mo.
Yeah.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Mobile, tsaka hard screeners na nagka-crash ng boards. Kasi itong liga natin, it's all about effort.
Yeah.
Effort plays, energy plays, and being physical. Yun talaga yun eh.
At ganun-ganun lang. Nakatira lang si Jopet Soriano sa ilalim. 8 points, 5 rebounds na.
Kursunada din ni Coach Jericho Diniera tong si Jopet Soriano. Basurero kasi talaga yung laro eh. Kailangan mo ng ganyan sa teams, lalo na etong mga players mo. 4 mo si Recto, perimeter player. Hernandez umatake from the perimeter. Si Escamis umatake from perimeter. So kailangan mo ng big guy na kukuha ng bola.
Yeah. And this is Romel Calahat cashing in the first free throw. Calahat is the first guy in double figures with 10. What I love about Soriano though, it is his quickness. Yung ano niya,
willingness.
Paa niya, tsaka yung willingness niya. And again, you rarely see that.
He doesn't care.
Dati, you mentioned the improvement dun sa shot making niya sa ilalim. Last season, dami ring nahanap sa kanya,
pero
nakakahanap
hindi
sa
niya
kanya.
na-finish
Yun. Kasi nagpapanik pa siya, nabibitawan niya.
Nagugulat siya na pinapasahan siya. Ngayon, ini-expect na niya na papasahan siya. Laking bagay nun. And na-experience din kasi niya going to the to the pro leagues, semi-pro leagues. Ang laking bagay ng mga mama yung kalaban mo.
Oo, ito na siya. Hinanap naman niya si Recto.
Good pass.
Hernandez rhythm 3 again. This time around, it will not fall. And Calahat collects the board. Ito naman, ang San Sebastian. Calahat. Ilalapit. Behind the back dribble. Romel ilalabas. Are. Calahat for 3. Short. And it goes back to the Cardinals.
Passing up an open shot si Are, no? Yung kick out na yun. Akala ko yung titira na siya. Sumab-step pa. I would rather see Paeng Are get a kick out and he just chucks it up dahil maganda yung percentages niya from 3 points. Yeah. And makaka-crash si Kalahat for an offensive rebound.
That's true. Pero tiwala sa kanya si Coach John. Uy, recto.
Parehas na parehas eh. Kaya alam nila yung galaw nung isa eh.
Woo! Kobe Dalisay. The bank is open on a Sunday for him.
Teka. Hindi. Bukas ang ATM.
Bukas.
Yan.
Okay. Nag-withdraw lang.
Kumanto eh.
Yan. I don't think he intended to go for the bank. Okay.
Great job by our officials. Good job, Ref. Toti Celeste, pwestuhan sa ilalim. Nakita mo nagbabanggaan lang si Soriano at si Sumoda. Pinababayaan lang.
Yeah. Ito si Kobe Dalisay, yung pabanda niya doon. Over the outstretched arm of the defender.
Dami nilang gano'n na tira against San Beda. Yung mga kulang na lang, higaan sila nila. Viser na talagang naka-challenge. Higaan ba? Wala. Shot maker.
Shoot lang. Yeah. Ito si Jesse Sumoda at the free throw line.
Sarap paglaro nun, carefree eh. Kung shoot, kumintes, baba na lang sa depensa, laro lang kayo dyan.
And again, as long as you're doing your job.
Pero ang mga coaches na ganyan ng opensa, isa lang ang sinasabi, bigay nyo sa akin yung effort nyo sa depensa. Bahala kayo sa opensa, pero pag dumipensa kayo, siguraduhin nyo kung gaano kakapal yung mukha nyo tumira, kailangan mas makapal yung mukha nyo dumipensa.
Much like the MO of JRU.
Quote-unquote, Coach Pido.
Yun.
Yun lagi yung sinasabi.
JC Recto. Jumper at the middle. High-arcing jumper is good, 41-35. Balik sa anim mga bante ng Mapua. And they've shown a much better performance offensively here in the second half. Raymart Escobedo, the birthday boy, stopping and missing. Ito na si Clint Escamis. At mamadali. Clint. Uy, Cuenco almost losing it. Bonifacio the pull-up. He gets the bounce. And Mapua has opened up an 8-point advantage.
So ito na. Naalog na nga. Scoring 20 points now in the third quarter alone.
Yeah. Here's the crossover by Paeng. Nakawala si Paeng Are. Hindi nga lang nakuha yung basket. But he will have a chance at the free throw line.
Makakatuwa rin talaga itong mga perimeter guys ng San Sebastian as we see this pull-up by JC Recto. Pero itong San Sebastian, ang character kasi nila, pag naramdaman nilang babangga ka sa kanila, lalo nilang ididiin.
Yeah.
Itong si Are, kita mo, kaya ang dami niyang nakukuha free throws. One of the guys who shoots the most free throws in the NCAA. Kasi pag naramdaman niya na asasabay ka, susundot ka, lalo mong ididiin yung sarili ko sa'yo. And komportable siya finish in traffic kahit mintis yung free throw niya na yun. Kasi alam niya, pumunta akong free throw line.
Right.
Pabor sa kanya yung size niya. Ngayon, kasi yung mga iba, pag mas maliit, pumaflop. Ito, hindi, mas didiin ko sa'yo para maramdaman mo din ako.
And he's always been like that.
Oo.
Diba?
Sila, si Desoyo, itong si Are, na pag nakaramdam sila na konting niliadan mo ko, didiin ko lalo sa'yo para pumito yung referee.
Prototype ng San Sebastian guard.
Oo.
Parang RK.
Eugene Kilban pa, ganyan maglaro dati.
Yeah.
Yung mga guards nila na maliliit, Jasper Ocampo.
Yeah. So, it is a 7-point lead. By the way, earlier, the 8-point lead was the biggest of Mapua. Ball is tracked down.
Heads up play.
Yeah. Nice play coming from Paolo Hernandez for them to be able to retain possession. They're up by 7 here. Again, they have upped their scoring percentage to 35% here in the second half from 25% noong first 2 quarters natin. 43-36 is the count. Escames has daylight. A little bit too strong that time around, and it goes back to San Sebastian. Meantime, Coach John Calios calling for a timeout kasi lumalaki na ang abante ng Mapua. from the Golden Stags cheering squad. Yan, cutie cam muna tayo. Sana may rep din yung cheer pink Cardinals. Again, cutie cam inside the Pinoy Echo Center. Ito yung tunay na cute. Diba?
I second the motion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kung ganyang kabata pa lang immersed na sa basketball.
Yan yung mga pag nag-high school, galit na rin pag mali yung tawag na referee. Pag hindi tumatawag ng pabor, yan yung mga nakatayo dyan, sumisigaw sa gilid eh.
Ayan yan getting or planting the seeds early on dito sa mga kids natin sa loob ng Phil Oil. Siyempre yung mga cheer squad din natin. Nandito rin. We thank you for catching all of the action live right now inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. And of course, GTV, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH. Tinapon.
Ball.
Pero ito, kickball yung tinawag dito. Mapua getting a turnover from Raymart Escobedo. Are replaces Escobedo. So that's only a few seconds inside the court for Escobedo. Sinab out agad dyan. Ito ni Coach John. Hernandez. Bounce pass. Napasa yan ni Romel Calahat. San Sebastian outscored here in the third quarter, 20-10. Can they manufacture some points? It is with Are. Great close-out defense by Mapua right here. Somoda sending it out. Rico from the corner, and he knocks it down.
Double digits for DJ Rico from that corner three. Consistent production.
That's right. 12 points last time out, 10 points today. For TJ Rico, the quote-unquote unscouted player nitong San Sebastian.
Laban eh. Basta laban ka lang dyan, meron kang kalalagyan.
Escamis. Bounce pass. What a find by Clint. Spinning away from the double team. Bouncing it inside to JC Recto. But in the meantime, here's the find. Jesse Somoda. To the corner they go. Rico cashing a triple in.
May warning dito.
Sino na warning?
Kasi humihingi si Coach John Calios ng traveling.
Looking for a travel. Dun sa pagpihit ni Clint Escamis, ano?
John Calios.
Pero hindi tinawagan.
Parang pagpihit, mula Moralia, naglanding daw sa Adriatico eh. Layo nun.
Teka, naisip ko.
Kita mo?
Intramuros.
Yan,
Okay.
Moralia.
Okay.
Napunta sa Adriatico. Layo nun.
Yeah. Okay. Isip ka pa kung saan lugar eh. Nasa Mapua ka pala. Ayan. 43-39. And JC Recto connects on the first free throw. Recto, 2 out of 5 from the field. He's got 6 points. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Ito sa mga promising, isa sa mga promising rookies nito ni Coach Randy Alcantara. Has a good touch as well from the line.
Very athletic. Yeah. Undersized as a 4, but uses that to his advantage. Very quick feet. And alam mo yung ganado maglaro.
Yeah.
Ramdam mo eh na nag-i-enjoy siya playing for Coach Randy. That's all you can ask for.
Oh, what a move. The bully push from Romel Calahat. Able to get inside.
Nakakatawa itong matchup na to. I mean ako para sa akin. Parang you're playing against a younger version of you.
Yeah. 13 for Romel Calahat. Bonifacio. Nakakabawi kaya. Here's Hernandez. Step back jumper. Got it! Paulo Hernandez on the step back three.
Back.
Wow. The second triple for Paulo Hernandez. And here's Alex De Soyo, 48-41. Inside the final minute of the third. Baseline drive. It goes in for Baeng.
Come on, Diini. Catch one dribble from the 3-point line to the ring. Yan ba yung hindi i-recruit? Di ba? Hindi maglaro.
Walang takot, ano? Hernandez, changing speeds, kick out. And Cuenco, nothing but net from the corner.
Been a more consistent shooter in season 99 itong si Cuenco. Mas nabigyan ng pagkakataon, better looks, and more playing time.
Yeah.
Laking bagay kasi si Adrian Ocom yung nagsasoak up ng minutes niyan.
That's true. Bakit anong hanap? Are to Fenebrico, who has 12 points. He has equaled his output from his previous game. Here's Cuenco. Could not make it 2 in a row. But Mapua, with a much safer separation at the end of the third quarter. The score is 51-45. That's courtesy of their 6 3-pointers. And again, they outscored San Sebastian 28-19 in the third. Pagbalik po natin, we will write the final chapter of this game. Magbabalik ang NCAA Season 99.
Basketball heroes are made every year, and the NCAA always gives rise to new heroes of the game.
In fact, the NCAA has produced its share of basketball legends and modern-day basketball heroes.
At ngayong nag-umpisa na ang NCAA Season 99, GMA Sports is honored to feature 10 new heroes na dapat abangan ng lahat ng basketball fans.
Una sa listahan ay si Kurt Rayson ng Letran Knights. Kurt is Letran's star.
Representative of De La Salle College of St. Benilde, Sir Dax Castellano. Napakiramdam ko parang nabunutan ng tinik dahil
Ramdam na natin
nananalo na ulit ang Benilde.
Eto na, parating na yung Benilde Blazers na kilala natin eh.
Yeah, of course, Dr. Lorenzo from Emilio Aguinaldo College, also a member of the management committee. Andito rin si Sir Melchor Divina mula naman sa Mapua University, right beside Coach Dax. Alright, meantime, back to the action. Fourth quarter is almost here. Mapua, San Sebastian. Third quarter belongs to Mapua. That's why they have this cushion, Coach Hammer.
Laking bagay, 28 points in the quarter.
Much better shooting for Mapua. But it's a different start for San Sebastian. Romel Calahat from long distance.
Ito naman yung gusto ng Baste eh. Yung pa-jab-jab lang sila ng first 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Tapos pag mga money rounds na, ayan na.
Yeah. Just staying with it. Naagaw. Hernandez tried to set up recto.
Laking bagay nung Filibrico na yung extended minutes niya. Ang nawala ng minuto si Shanoda, pero mas bagay dun sa sistema si Filibrico eh. Parang Boris Diaw yung datingan eh. Marunong pa pumasa.
Because you have versatility at the fourth spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hindi naman switch everything sa NCAA.
Ito, pinangga ni Escamis si Jesse Sumoda.
Bibiro pang ganyan ha.
Oo. Ito, Romel Calahat. Crossover pa.
Yan yung tirang pang Sunday Club.
Yeah.
Nang Rusonada lang.
Yun ang Sunday Club ni Romel Calahat. Yung laban natin sa NCAA.
Yung mga between the legs, sabay pull up na may bantay.
Yeah. Nakakarami na si Romel Calahat dito, 16
Gusto
points.
ko yung biyahe nila kanina eh.
Pekto.
Nila Pekto eh.
Babalik sila dyan. Every Sunday na po yan yung bulahan natin. Catch and shoots. Mintes mula kay Hernandez. He thought he was fouled.
Oo. Naklip pero na-release na yung bola.
Yeah. So it's a 3-point game. And San Sebastian has it. They can move closer with a basket here. And
Blindside, quick double si Clint Escamis. Kasi nung pagpihit, alam niya eh, nabasa nito sa scouting na pag si Calahat umatake, bumangga, babalik po poste. Tingnan mo basang-basa eh. Kaya siya blumits double.
Yeah.
Kaya siya blumits double kasi habit yun eh ni Calahat, especially going to his left. Pag nandoon siya, gusto niyang ibalik sa kanan, ipoposte niya.
yeah. And Escamis saw an opportunity
Clint
to steal.
Escamis listening to the scouting report.
That's right.
I like it.
Calahat will back down, will carve space again. Romel Calahat, wala lang yung tira. And here's Paulo Hernandez, yeah.
Sorry misses for San Sebastian.
Cuenco.
Still hunting them in the second half.
Oof. Okay. So this is gonna be a foul on Alex De Soyo as he was trying to prevent a Cuenco basket. Ito yung atake of the hesitation. Mapua is looking for the unsportsmanlike foul.
Oo, kasi over the shoulder. Tsaka it's not a clear play for the ball. Yun yung sinasabi ni Pao Hernandez. Na it's above the shoulder.
Yeah. Almost looked like a clothesline.
Oo, parang si Undertaker. Kasi
Undertaker.
Bradshaw, di ba? Yung
Yun,
clothesline.
JBL.
Undertaker din yung clothesline yun, di ba? Bago i-set up yung paboritong chokeslam.
Okay, chokeslam pala. Kala ko yung
Tombstone?
Tombstone, pile driver. Yeah. 51-48.
JBL, di natin pwede sabihin eh. Galing linggo pa naman eh.
Oo nga,
Yung clothesline niya eh. Finisher eh.
Clothesline na lang from 6 feet under. Ganun na lang. Ganun na lang. 51-48. This is a big call coming up here. Dahil nakakakuha ng momentum ang San Sebastian.
That was a frustration foul by Alex De Soyo.
And again, this is the graduating guard neto at captain ng San Sebastian, Alex De Soyo, committing that hard foul.
You can't lose your top against physicality.
Especially if you have a chance to win or a chance to come back in a game, and then, syempre, ikaw, sisisihin mo yung sarili mo at the end of the game. Kung hindi dahil doon.
Regular foul.
Just a regular foul.
Upon review, the call stays. Holding foul or number 22,
no
Alex
upgrades.
De Soyo.
Just a regular foul. The trigger will be with Paulo Hernandez on this sequence for Mapua. Ito na si JC Recto.
Dropping to a zone ngayon dito ang San Sebastian. Trying to negate the size advantage underneath with that zone. Kaya lang, long rebounds, crashing the boards was Clint Escamis.
They got, the shot that they wanted from Mapua, which is a contested attempt, is Escamis.
Good bump.
Sending it out. Cuenco is open. Come home. Cyrus Cuenco with another one from the outside. And Mapua has now built a 6-point lead. Let's go to their side. Here's an update from Mickey Santos. Mickey.
Martin and Coach Hammer, kanina yung binabanggit si Paulo Hernandez. At isi-share ko nga sa inyo na pagkwentuhan namin kanina bago magsimula ang game. Dahil I asked about him, about his scoreless performance against the Pirates last time. And he told me na aminado raw siya na hindi raw niya nagampanan ng kanyang role bilang isang leader para sa team. At dahil dito, as a leader for the team, talagang malaki ang naitulong sa kanya ng mga rookies because dahil binaliktad ko nga ang sitwasyon, tinanong ko sa kanya, ano naman ang mga naturo ng rookies sa kanya? And according to him, the energy and aggressiveness of the rookies is something a senior like him must always keep in mind. Dahil give and take daw ang relasyon nila dito sa team. Dahil hindi porke sila ang senior, sila na raw ang masusunod. Dumako naman tayo sa huddle ng Mapua at the end of the third quarter. The coaches reminded the Cardinals to stay basic, make extra passes, and put pressure on the ball. Yan lamang para sa Cardinals, Martin and Coach Hammer.
Maraming salamat, Mickey. It's good to see Paulo Hernandez, though, break out of his dry spell dito sa ating laban. Although he's 2 out of 12 from the field, it's just good to see him make some shots here as Cuenco, speaking of shot making, another triple down and good na pinawi naman. Long 2 para kay Alex De Soyo. But sometimes you also learn from the rookies, as Mickey mentioned.
Energy and playing presence, staying basic, yun yung kailangan. Kasi itong Mapua na team na to, they're fundamentally sound. And to add on to that, dahil fundamentally sound sila, they can play very physical without crossing the boundaries. So, sanay sila maglaro na nagbabanggaan kasi ganun din sila mag-ensayo. So, if you stay with the basics that you know, tapos hindi sanay yung kalaban mo, chances are, papabor sa'yo yung laro.
But they're facing also a highly physical team in San Sebastian here na natatapatan yung physicality nila dito. Bonifacio in the meantime, it's a 3-point lead for the Mapua Cardinals. Hernandez sending it out. Cuenco from the same spot. Got it! Cyrus Cuenco is third triple up the game.
Bakit nga naman hindi? Kitang-kita natin from a mile away, strong side help Cuenco, kakatama lang ng 3-point shot, binitawan. Isa pa.
Eto babawi. Kalahat comes up short and Mapua now with a 6-point lead and a chance to extend it. Paulo Hernandez crossing over. Bonifacio putting it on the floor. Bonifacio ilalabas. Hernandez for 3. Too strong. Ball ending up with Romel Kalahat na nailaliman ni Escamis.
Hindi naman sadya.
Yeah.
Diving for the ball was Clint Escamis. Ito yun yung strong side help nung dive guy. Credit half of that basket kay JC Recto. Kasi pag may zona, kailangan yung mga big guys mo na nasa elbow, dive talaga ng ganang hard dahil nahahatak nila yung weak side na guard. So ang malilibre, yung shooter, doon nila nilagay yung shooter. Yeah, na-shoot.
Same spot yan. Pangalawa. Same spot. Yeah. Cyrus Cuenco as probably one of the best
Oh, good
shooting
hammer
guards in the
screen.
league.
Di tinira.
Kabat! Yes!
Naman pala.
Gusto may bantay ng konti.
Gusto na nakakarga. Good hammer screen by James Una.
Okay, let's go to San Sebastian side. Dumahabol sila dito. Here is an update from Lexi Gonzalez. Lexi.
Binabalikan ni Coach John Calles ang sinabi niya kanina sa dugout na kaya sila nakaka-execute dahil tama ang depensa na ginagawa nila. Kaya ang gusto niya ngayon ay ipagpatuloy lang nila ang tamang depensa na yon para makabawi laban dito sa Mapua. Ano pa nga ba ang magagawa mo ngayon kung hindi pigilan ng kalaban, hindi ba Martin and Coach Hammer? Pero ngayon lang ay kinamusta ko rin ang lagay ni Alex De Soyo. Sabi naman niya okay lang siya at nagpapalamig muna siya dito sa gilid.
Tama lang, palamig muna si Alex De Soyo. Mamaya babalik din yan. Pero speaking of defense, una gumagana yung zone para dito sa Mapua. Gabat could not make it 2 in a row. Pero in a couple of sequences, Huenco nakakakuha na ng mga tres.
Oo, nakakuha ng good look from that left wing area. Dahil kailangan medyo iangat nila yung bottom guy, na big guy, para sasalo dun sa diver. Napipilitan na nasa kabilang side pa yung humihelp, na overcompensate tuloy.
Oh, Escamis, the step back jumper.
Ayun naman, Soriano.
Soriano with the offensive for Dalisay. Comes up short. Bonifacio with a cleanup. And it's back to a 5-point lead with over 5 minutes remaining in the game.
Haba pa to.
Warren Bonifacio now with 8 points. Yeah, James Una with a retaliation.
Clear screen and slip.
Yeah.
Great pass by Paeng Are. Kita mo inside hand yung pinasahan dahil may dalawang taong nakakarga on the strong hand. Binalik lang ni James Una for a finish. Good look!
6 points now for James Una. And here's Clint Escamis
Double
again.
digit na nito sa rebounds, no?
Finding Soriano. A rare miss from inside, but again, another second serving for Warren Bonifacio.
Parang nagbo-buffet sa ilalim. Itong Mapua.
Yeah.
Di lang second, minsan nakaka-3 servings bago makakuha ng basket.
And Bonifacio hitting double figures with that hoop. Are, crossover. Nasuntutan ni Escamis.
What a swipe by Clint Escamis.
Yeah. And that's the gift of Clint Escamis.
Quick hands.
Yeah.
Very quick hands. Great hand-eye coordination. Ito muna yung offensive rebound and putback by Warren Bonifacio. Pang-apat nila yun, natira on that possession. And then the ensuing play, dukot dito sa ilalim. Wala. Warren Bonifacio na naman. Rebound touch goes to Jopet Soriano. Yung tapik niya napunta kay Warren.
Yeah.
Effort plays. Ayun, nakaluhod na, nakahiga na.
Grabe yun. Grabe yun. Mas mahaba siya, mas matangkad.
Hindi ba nagbe-breakdance tong si Clint Escamis? Parang b-boy na galaw yun eh.
Talent, okay. Hindi, pero itong Mapua Cardinals with 15 offensive rebounds, 13 para sa Stags. Ang pagkakaiba, mas nakaka-convert ang Mapua in that sequence. Soriano will not miss.
Tutulog-tulog yung help side. Lahat. Ball watching. Nung pumangasti si Bonifacio.
And this is a much safer cushion for the Cardinals. Gabat. Nakawala. Gabat, the drop-off is picked off. Dalisay, they have the numbers. Kobe. Bonifacio found it. Plus the foul for Warren Bonifacio.
Uy, nagpatayo agad. Akala ko magsistay pa ng konti para makahinga. But Warren Bonifacio, this was the nice pass on the weak side cut ni Jopet Soriano and then being rewarded. Grabe.
Yeah.
8 straight points coming from either a basket or a pass by Warren Bonifacio.
Warren Bonifacio today, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Parang
Baka siya pa mag-drive ng bus nila mamaya pabalik ng Intramuros.
Doing everything, for Mapua. Baka siya na rin magbuhat ng mga bag. Hindi, senior na eh.
Oo, senior
Rookies
na.
yan.
Yung mga rookie yan, yung mga rookie. Pati yung bola.
Pati yung bola. Dami silang dala.
Alala ko nag-rookie ako, kulay mag-isa.
Sigat na.
Oo, tatlong ball bag.
Sama yan sa conditioning mo. Alright. 65-56. All of a sudden, it's a 9-point advantage for the Cardinals. 3:51 remaining in the game.
At ayun nga po, nagbabalik na ang NCAA at nagbabalik na rin ang mga players dito sa dugout. Kaya naman ngayon, sa surprise side, chichikain at gugulatin natin ang mga players dito sa Jose Rizal University o ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Now once again, this is Mickey Santos. Ito ang Dagat Raid at tara na! Okay, sino kaya una? Hello! Okay, saktang-sakto. So, kamusta naman? Anong ginagawa mo ngayon?
That's coach.
Ay, dadaan si Coach.
Back to the coverage. Ito yung upcoming schedule ng Mapua Cardinals. Again, a loss, a win, a loss, and potentially a win against San Sebastian. Their next game is against a very hungry EAC team.
Oo, kalampugan din yung larong yan.
That's gonna be a good game for EAC and Mapua and an indicator dun sa Final Four race natin. Pero itong San Sebastian, their role as party poopers continue.
Laro lang ng laro.
Continues pala. Ayan. Susunod nila Letran. Okay. The only win of Letran so far in season 99 was against San Sebastian. So, gustong bawian niya ng Baste. Alright. Biggest lead of the game for Mapua here. First double-digit lead. 66-56 with under 4 minutes remaining. Let's see if San Sebastian has a final push in them. It is Renz Gabat with it. Oh, denied by Bonifacio.
Good help side by Bonnie on that downhill drive by Gabat. Dalawa lang gagawin yan eh. It's either catch and shoot or he will attack hard.
Pero walang flow para sa San Sebastian doon. And now it's Kalahat's turn. Finding una. Shot clock winding down. They need to take. They gotta go.
Naputokan ng shot clock.
So, San Sebastian turns it over. Now Mapua has a chance to extend their double-digit lead. Obi Dalisay to Escamis here. Escamis escaping the double. Flynn.
Muntik na ma 8-second violation.
Pero maraming nakawala sa ganyan itong Mapua Cardinals ngayong araw na to. Kobe Dalisay, pulling that trigger. Coming up short. And here comes San Sebastian. They badly need a basket in this sequence. Roman Kalahat again. Missing from close range.
Ando doon na, niluluwa pa.
Been the story for San Sebastian, although they slightly improved here in the second half. Nagbibigkas pa rin sila. Cuenco. Bonifacio will make his move, finding Escamis. Step through, kick out. 2 seconds to work with. Agaw ni Baeng. 2-on-1 break. Arre to Gapat for the deuce. So 66-58, quick hoop for San Sebastian. Now they need a stop. But Mapua again has found ways to fend off any San Sebastian run in this particular game.
Kumbaga pag napipin sa corner, meron siyang sagot na konting job para makawala eh.
Mag-back down ulit yung kalaban. Ito muna yung hanap. Paeng-are executing in transition. Finding the trailing Rex Gabat. Alex De Soyo is back inside. Will play out the final 2 minutes and 13 of this game. Assist numbers natin. Nakita nyo, it is Mapua with the upper hand. 17-10, one of the best. And one of the most unselfish teams in the league. Meantime, it's Clint. They go to Pau at the post. He's got Desoyo on him. Step back, jumper. Got it! For Paulo Hernandez.
Ito yung pet play nila, yung 2 down. When it comes to that execution type of ball game na, yung sa dulo-dulo. Yeah. Gusto nila si Paulo Hernandez, one of their better decision makers, to be at the post. Yeah. Kasi doon sila nakakakuha ng magagandang basa at doon sila nakakakuha ng mga okay na looks. Pero tignan natin kung anong nararamdaman dito ni
Soriano.
Jobet Soriano. Kung pinupulikat lang. Pulikat lang to.
Oo. Yeah, mukhang... Sige, let's check out what happened. Here to muna. Matic to Clutch moments. Yeah. They find Paulo here and he likes this one-on-one matchups.
Yung extended
Yeah.
post dyan sa elbow or yung sa kill box sa ilalim. Gusto nila yung look na yun. Tapos meron silang stagger. Ang kagandahan dito, mainit si Cuenco at saka may shoe si Escamis. Pag siya lumalabas dun sa Iverson screen na yun, ang laking bagay.
Yeah.
Meron ka agad shot creator at shot maker na option.
Yes, sir. So, bumagsak kanina si Jopet Soriano. He is replaced by this guy,
He
JC
went to
Recto.
the locker room. Sana makakuha tayo ng update later about what happened kay Jopet Soriano.
Oh, Recto throwing it away. Nowhere to go. And that's a stop for San Sebastian. A minute and a half remaining. A lot of basketball to be played here. Not yet done. Earlier, San Sebastian was able to get a three-pointer from Alex De Soyo. Let's see what they can do here. Can they cut into this lead further? Final few chances for the Stags. They go to Rex. Gabat putting it up. Off to the left, but Una tracking it down. Although he saves it to the wrong guy. Bonifacio got hit. And this is going to be a foul on Paeng. Imagine the 6'5" Warren Bonifacio taking it from the 5'7", 5'8" Paeng Are. Here's the catch. Bam! Oh no, it was... Oh yeah, it was Paeng. Yeah, it was Paeng. On the mixed section of Warren
Kasi
Bonifacio.
yung bola nasa taas eh. Ang contention mo dun eh. 6'5" yun eh.
Yeah.
5'7" lang ako eh. Akala ko ibababa.
Kahit iangat din niya yung kamay niya, ulo pa rin nakaputin. Tangkad ni Warren eh. 68-61. They're reviewing it. We'll see if there's gonna be an upgrade. But so far, game has been clean. Squeaky clean so far. Lahat ng mga reviews natin, upgrade, na potential upgrades natin, hindi naman tumuloy. Okay, we'll see if this one's gonna be different though. Toti Celeste, crew chief, international referee. Oh, it's gonna be an unsportsmanlike foul on Paeng Are. So, the game is not squeaky clean anymore. With Paeng committing that flagrant.
Criteria 2 on number 4, Paeng Are.
It was a hit on the midsection. Yeah, to Warren Bonifacio and Mapua. This could put the game to bed. 2 free throws plus possession. Warren Bonifacio, one of his best games in the competition so far. And in the second round, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 takeaways, and 1 rejection for Mapua's team captain and graduating forward. Na parang nakakuha ng buenas dun sa fan natin kanina sa Pulahan dahil Bonifacio fan siya. 70-61. Here comes the bonus possession for Mapua. 74 seconds remaining. And again, time on their side. No need to hurry for the cards. Recto, kick out, Hernandez. Hernandez, too strong. Oh, Escamis, keeping it alive. Pero nakuha ni Gaban. And here comes Rex. The Stags need to go quickly. Cross-court pass, Paeng, stopping. Rhythm 3 for De Soyo. Wala. Kalahat follows it up. And it's a quick 2 for the Stags. 70-63. Here's the ball pressure now. Stags looking for a steal, but the escape from JC Recto. Escamis. And the Mapua Cardinals melting some precious seconds away.
Single high ball screen.
Mapua trying to get back on the winning track. Escamis is doubled. Escamis for 3. Too strong, but an offensive rebound for JC Recto. And that's all she wrote in this matchup between Mapua and San Sebastian. An impending win for Coach Randy Alcantara and the rest of his crew. We got a couple of seconds left. And the Mapua Cardinals get their 10th win in season 99. They stay tied with the LPU Pirates on top of our team standings, and they prevent San Sebastian in this game. The final score, 70-63. Excellent performance. A big bounce back for the Cardinals in this game, Coach.
Definitely getting their bearings right in the second half. Ang laki ng difference ng production nila. Scored 47 in 2 quarters.
Yeah.
So better shooting for Mapua and forgetting the nightmare that was the game before.
That's right. Of course, both teams shot it 25% in the first half. Inangat yan ng Mapua to 37% at the end of the game. San Sebastian, on the other hand, this is a tough blow for them. Their 9th loss in season 99, despite a big win previously against San Beda, they could not keep it up, Coach Hammer. Again, consistency has always been in question this season, in particular for first-year head coach, Coach John Calios. Ito, pakinggan muna natin ang school hymn ng Mapua Cardinals. At the conclusion of this game, the final score is 70-63. At pagkatapos po ng dalawang school hymn natin, Mapua victorious over San Sebastian. Pagbalik natin, let's talk to our best player of the game.
Basketball heroes are made every year, and the NCAA always gives rise to new heroes of the game.
In fact, the NCAA has produced its share of basketball legends and modern-day basketball heroes.
At ngayong nag-umpisa na ang NCAA Season 99, GMA Sports is honored to feature 10 new heroes na dapat abangan ng lahat ng basketball fans.
Una sa listahan ay si Kurt Rayson ng Letran Knights. Kurt is Letran's star combo guard and one of the deadliest scorers in the league. His goal as team captain of the Knights this season is to win their 4th consecutive championship. Susunod ay isang shooting guard, Migs Oxon ng Benil Blazers. This 23-year-old former FIBA under-18 player is a proven performer in the clutch. Whenever the Blazers need a basket late in a tight contest, they turn to Oxon, who is always ready to deliver. Enoch Valdez of the LPU Pirates scored, rebounded, and brought his team to the Final Four last season. Kitang-kita yan after he scored 30 points laban sa San Sebastian na naging dahilan para makapasok sila sa semis. In his final playing year with LPU, Enoch hopes to finish his collegiate career as a champion. Susunod, si Jacob Cortez ng San Beda Red Lions, who is the son of the Cool Cat, Mike Cortez. Here in Season 99, the Cool Cub, as he has come to be known, is writing his own legacy. He scored a career-high 20 points to lead the Red Lions to a convincing victory against the Benilde Blazers with his dad in the stands watching. Coming in 5th on the list is Romel Calahat of the San Sebastian Golden Stags. This young big man had a monster Season 98. averaging almost a double-double of 11.5 points and 9.7 rebounds per game. In addition to his rebounding skills, Ramel has nimble feet and an accurate outside stroke, which means he can pretty much do it all.
Next on the list is Danielle Malyari of the Arellano Chiefs. Ngayong team captain na siya, inaasahan...
And we're back. Nanonood pa rin kayo ng NCAA Season 99 on GTV. Right after this game, 70-63 win para dito sa Mapua Cardinals. And they move up in our team standings. Actually, they're tied with LPU 10-3 right now. And again, they continue their excellent showing here in Season 99. As promised, kasama po natin ngayon ang ating best player of the game who did everything for the Mapua Cardinals. Nandito ngayon si Warren Bonifacio. Bonnie, congratulations.
Thank you po.
At nanalo ulit kayo dito sa ating second round.
Opo, ito magandang bounce back sa amin lalo na yung second round namin on and off pa po eh. So buti na lang nakapag-adjust kami agad kahit na one day preparation lang kami. So magandang start sa amin to para sa second round.
Okay, Warren, I want to see this and I want to hear this from a team captain's perspective. Ano yung naranasan nyo pagsimula nung second round natin na 2 talo, 1 panalo compared dun sa pagtatapos nyo nung first round natin na napakainit ninyo?
Yun po, medyo challenging yung second round namin. On and off po kami. So, bali talagang alos napagalitan kami lahat sa coaches eh.
Talaga?
So, talagang gigil kami lahat, bumounce back, gigil kami lahat manalo, na may balik yung moral namin, yung kumpiyansa namin sa laro.
Ayan.
Bonnie, magkasama tayo ng masterclass. Pumunta tayo ng
Tarlac.
Pumunta tayo ng Tarlac. Okay, pinag-uusapan natin nun yung mga may dadagdag sa team nyo. Very impressed ako sa improvement. Tinanong ko to sa'yo nun, si Jopet pumifinish na sa ilalim yung mga pasa kanina. May maganda ka pang straight post action na siya yung weak side cutter. Gaano ka tindi to? Pati si Ignihale. Nag-improve, lumalim yung rotation nyo. Gaano kabigat to, especially yung maitutulong sa'yo as their four guy?
As a team captain naman, very proud ako sa mga teammates ko, kay Jopet, kay Andre, na talagang pinaghirapan nila sa ensayo yung mga ganon, pinapractice talaga nila. Si Jopet, yung sa ilalim, talagang minamaster niya yun. Kaya tuwing poposte ako, biglang siya na lang nakikita ko sa ilalim, libreng-libre. Kaya yun, magandang improvement sa kanya.
Pinapractice din ba niya yung pag ng ulo pag tinatawa?
Nahuli niya!
Kailangan ko itanong eh. Kailangan ko itanong.
Sige.
Ayaw sumagot.
Hindi niya nalaglagi yung ampe niya. Okay, hindi. Pero Warren, it's been a while. I know this is kind of a new situation for you. Kasi huli niyong maging kayo yung mark team season 97. Di ba? Na maganda tinatakbo nyo. Last season was tough for you. This season, kayo talaga yung binabantayan at pinaghahandaan ng mga team natin. With this win, gaano kalaki yung nanalo kayo ngayon against San Sebastian na kakapanalo lang against San Beda last time they played?
So ito nga, magandang panalo to dahil bawal lang kami matalo eh. Kaya tinitreat namin yung bawat game namin ngayon is a knockout game for us. So kailangan maibigay namin lahat. Kailangan ibuhos namin yung best effort namin bawat laro na darating.
Okay, Warren Bonifacio, our best player of the game. Pagkakataon mong batiin yung mga sumusuporta sa inyo.
Binabati ko lahat ng Mapuans, Mapua Global, Mapua Alumni, tsaka yung family ko sa Pampanga, mga kaabalen ko, mama, papa, si Kuya Tristan, si Abiana, si Ate Angie, yung 2 ate ko sa abroad, tita ko sa Canada, sa Masantol, si Papang Boy, tsaka yung girlfriend ko.
Yan
Pinapasalamatan ko rin yung mga sumuporta sa Team Bonifacio sa San Pablo. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat.
Ayan, Warren Bonifacio, kita nyo naman yung mga numero across the board production.
Nakita niya parang, kapos ng isang rebound.
Oo nga eh.
May utang ka sa amin na. May utang ka sa amin 2 na isa.
Okay, next game, Matic, double-double. Warren Bonifacio, 59-4-2-1. Yan po yung mga numbers ngayon. Warren Bonifacio leading Mapua to their 10th win in season 99. Congratulations, Warren. Ayan.
Thank you po. Thank you.
Yan, captain po ng Mapua. Nakausap natin, nakapanayam natin dito. At syempre, they're back to their winning ways here in the competition. Very important win for them over San Sebastian. We mentioned earlier, Coach Hammer, in the first half, both teams struggled, but Mapua got into a better rhythm offensively pagdating sa ating second half.
Ang ganda, laking bagay, especially they opened up the quarter with a 3-point shot. Parang, that's all. Pagka gano'n na parang exhale ka. Ganun lang kasimple yan eh. And both teams were relatively masama yung shooting in the first half. They finished 9 and 35. Parehas, equal sila. Pero ang kagandahan lang sa Mapua, they were able to get rebounds in a timely fashion. Nakita natin ilang sequences yun nung merong 8-point bunch ang Mapua, they were able to crash the offensive boards. Kaya mas marami silang naitira. Seven more shots were given to them. Perimeter scoring is right there. And bench scoring. Kasi Jopet Soriano had 11 points. He came off the bench, who is their usual starter. So nakita natin na baka yun ang moving forward, yun ang magiging ploy ni Coach Randy Alcantara para mas lumalim yung rotation niya.
Oo. Ito na ang ating updated team standings. With this win by the Mapua Cardinals, that brings them to the top.
Oo,
they're back to number 1.
Dikit-dikit lang tayo dyan. Upong sexy lang po kasi pwedeng may mahulog pa dyan, di ba? Pagka sumasakay ako dati ng jeep papuntang campus namin, yung mga gastang video na biyahe, kailangan medyo siksik ka lang dyan para makarating ka sa paroroonan. Itong mga teams na to gusto lang mag-qualify sa Final Four. And then, ibang usapan na yan. Pagandahan na ng game plan and execute lang.
Pero wala pang malinaw kung sino yung makakakuha ng twice to beat advantage.
At saka, ang kagandahan dito, kung titignan mo, hanggang sa team ng Perpetual Altas, nasa kanila pa yung barahe. Hawak pa nila dahil makakatapat pa nila karamihan ng mga nasa top teams. So, pag nagtapat-tapat kayo, kailangan ipanalo mo kasi ako maglalaglag sa'yo. Ganun yung mindset. Gusto mo kunin yung spot ko, it's take my spot or I would take your spot. Ganun lang kasimple.
They will play the role of party crashers dito sa Season 99. Ito namang San Sebastian, rough results in the second round. 3 losses and 1 win. Yung next game nila though, it's something that they're looking at na ina-asterisk nila na okay, babawi tayo dito, pwede tayong manalo dito.
Lahat yan, must win.
Must win,
yan ang iniisip ni Coach John Callis. We know him from our days in the MPBL. One of the most competitive and passionate coaches. Lahat ng games yan, lagi niya sinasabi, must win to. Must win game. Kanina, before the game, hawak-hawak nila yung same schedule. Pinag-uusapan nila when I visited them. Kasi pinag-uusapan nila Coach Bonnie, nila Coach Mike, Coach Chris na ito yung mga games na kailangan natin ipanalo. Everything must win.
That's right.
Yun yung sinabi nila. And ganoon din
bigat ng schedule ng Mapua.
Sa team ng Mapua kasi ito na yung mabigat lahat ng natitira nilang kalaban na parang okay, bakbakan na talaga. Yan lang ang masasabi natin. And lahat ng teams, I mean, no team except for, let's say, Letran who got eliminated, but they're a tough out. They are a tough out every single game that they played. Even kanina, they were at strike distance and leading it by 15 till they collapsed in the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter.
So wala talagang teams na guaranteed kang mananalo. Lahat papahirapan ka, including that November 17 matchup with Arellano na nakikita natin yung improvement at this
Tinalo
stage.
ng Arellano ang San Beda.
That's true.
74-72. Jade Talampas. Diba? Binitawan yung 3-point shot. So, every team is a tough out. If you are not ready, tulad nung sinasabi ko, nung simula pa lang ng NCAA, ang mga nananalo na team yung ready at yung mga nananalo na team, yung mga effort plays ginagawa.
I'm not surprised that Coach Hammer mentioned that particular.
Magkakatabi tayo. Napahawak ko sa ulo ko.
Tumatak sa isip niya. Okay. We'll continue the coverage. On Tuesday, the Chiefs will be in action versus the surging Perpetual Altas. 5-7 right now. Pero nabanggit mo, hawak nila ang kanilang kapalaran dito sa ating competition. Coverage starts 1:30 p.m. Arellano kontra Perpetual.
Hawak mo pa yung mga alas mo dyan. Ready kang bumomba. Ito, good matchup. Very good matchup. JRU Heavy Bombers against the Benilde Blazers. JRU, after their losses, on the outside looking in. But if they take care of business against the Benilde Blazers, it would be a very interesting, very, very interesting wind up to the final. Winning time.
That's right.
Winning time yan.
Every game counts. Dito po sa second round ng season 99, JRU off a rough loss against Perpetual last time out. Okay, coming up next po. Kami pa rin po yan. Game on will be coming up next dito po sa GTV. Everywhere actually. GTV, NCAA Philippines, and GMA Sports PH. So we hope to catch you there. Coach Hammer, thank you.
Thank you, Martin. At maya lang. Game on tayo.
We'll see you in a bit. On behalf of the entire team, my partner, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, our courtside reporters, Lexi Gonzalez and Mickey Santos, with our director at the helm, Elmon Salbahan, game producer. Of course, we got Manny Cabutina and Mark Morados. This is Martin Javier saying thank you, and we'll see you in a few minutes for Game On dito lang po sa GTV.
At ayun nga po, nagbabalik na ang NCAA at nagbabalik na rin ang mga players dito sa dugout. Kaya naman ngayon, sa surpresahin, chichikain at gugulatin natin ang mga players dito sa Jose Rizal University o ang JRU Heavy Bombers. Now once again, this is Mickey Santos. Ito ang Dugout Raid. At tara na! Okay, sino kaya ang una? Hello! Okay, saktong-sakto. So, kamusta naman? Anong ginagawa mo ngayon?
That's coach.
Ay, dadaan si Coach. Pero sige, hello Coach! Hello! Ako, ang pogi-pogi naman ni Coach. Pero yun nga, no, ano po yung mga ginagawa mo kada game bago magsimula para ma-sureness natin na magandang performance mo?
Wala lang. Nakikipagkulitan lang ako sa teammates ko. Ini-enjoy ko lang yung mga moments na kasama yung teammates ko kasi ito nga last season ko na din naman ngayon.
Last season na. Pero dahil nga last season mo na, pakita mo naman kami ng pinaka-pogi mong move. 3, 2, 1, go! Ay, smile lang. Good boy lang siya. Smile lang siya. Sino pa kaya ang susunod na player natin dito? Okay, sino? Hello. Kamusta? Player ka ba? Bale, reserve ka. Okay, kamusta naman? Ang ginagawa mo ngayon?
Wala, nag-scroll lang social media.
Bilang isang reserve, ano bang kalimitang ginagawa ng isang reserve?
Nag-o-observe kung anong mga nangyayari sa inside the court, tas outside the court. Tas yung pag mga nadadown yung mga teammates, syempre, ili-lift up namin para mas magkaroon ng kumpiyansa sa loob ng court.
Okay, so sinasabi mo nga na nag-o-observe ka. Sino pinakamatakaw?
Pinakamatakaw, actually lahat kami.
Lahat kayo. Sino pinakamaraming nakakain?
Wala, lumabas si William C.
Wala, lumabas na si William C. At dahil dito, ay pala, lumabas! Saktong-sakto! Anong ginawa mo dun sa room na yun?
Naglabas ng samang loob.
Nalabas mo naman lahat?
Nalabas ko naman lahat.
Nalabas mo naman lahat. So, ready ka na sa magiging game niya mamaya?
Ready na.
Okay. So, kapag nakakashoot ka ba, anong ginagawa mong pose? Meron ka bang mga celebratory pose?
Actually, wala eh.
Pero kung gagawa ka, kung mag-iimbento ka ng celebratory pose, ano yun? 3, 2, 1, go! Eto, napaka-busy niya, no? Kamusta ka naman ang ginagawa mo?
Okay, nag-stretching po.
So, okay lang ba na may istorbo ka ngayon?
Okay lang naman po.
Okay, meron ka ba mga pre-game ritual na ginagawa mo para ma-ensure na maganda yung performance mo?
Listening music lang before pumunta dito.
Anong music? Sample?
Mga kay Drake lang. Not you too, yun lang.
Ito, nakasalamin sa salamin. Ito na ang susunod nating biktima ngayon. Okay, so, isa ka sa mga magagaling na shooters dito. Wow naman! So, ano masasabi mo na maganda yung napapakita mong performance ngayon sa NCAA?
Para sa akin po, wala pa yun kasi simula pa lang po. Yung team naman po namin hindi tumitingin sa individual kundi sa teamwork.
Pag showbiz! Meron siyang hinahalubog sa kanyang bag. Look at me now, I'm flying so high. I can see the whole world. Look at me now, I'm ready for victory. It's my time, my turn. Hero, we'll rise for the ceiling. Hero, we'll take flight, push the limits.
Mga kapuso, we're back inside of Philoil Electoral Center in San Juan City, continuing our coverage of the NCAA Season 99 New Heroes of the Game. And this is your favorite sports and entertainment show. You guys are watching Game On. My name is Martin Javier, taking care of business for our post-game show. At ngayon po kasama natin dito at the heels of their win, 10th win of the season. Mapua, nanalo kanina kontra San Sebastian, 70-63. Nandito ang kanilang court general, floor general na si Clint Escamis na nagkakaroon na ng fan base dito sa NCAA. Clint, good afternoon.
Good afternoon sa inyo lahat.
Clint, kamusta? How does it feel to be back with another win. Siyempre, naging medyo rocky yung start niya sa second round.
Siyempre, sobrang dami namin lapses and we're good to be back na with a win and hopefully from here, tuloy-tuloy na until the Final Four and finals, hopefully.
And Clint, this is not your conventional interview though, post-game interview. Dahil ngayon, makakapanayam natin yung mga biggest fans mo. Okay, we'll start with one of the kids that we featured earlier sa isa sa mga smile cam natin. Nandito, si JC Cabos. JC, come on down. How are you, JC? Ayan, JC, ano ka naman? Batiin mo naman yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. Hi ka lang, hi. Yan.
Hi.
Yon. JC, meron kang ginawa ngayon na artwork para sa amin. Nakita namin to kanina during the game. Ginawa mo talaga to. Tapos, alam mong legit to kasi pinalaminate to ni JC. Ayan, sige, pakita mo sa amin. At saka, ano yung mensahe mo dito kay Clint?
Sana po mag-champion sila lagi.
Yun. Sana mag-champion.
Thank you.
Clint, anong mensahe mo dito kay JC?
We'll try our best, basta supporta ka lang palagi.
Ayan. Ilang araw mo yung ginawa, yung artwork mo, JC?
1 hour.
1 hour? 1 hour? 1 hour. Pero grabe yung effort niya ngayong araw na to. Para supportahan siyempre si Clint. Again, sino kasama mo ngayon, JC?
Si Mami, Daddy, Ate po.
Okay, tatanong ko, JC, dun sa pamilya ninyo at saka dun sa kasama ninyo dito ngayon, sino pang may ibang fan or may ibang sumusuporta dito kay Clint?
Si Ate Angel po at si Daddy po.
Nasan sila? Bali nilaglag mo sila. Ayan, di ba? Fan din sila ni Clint. Iyon, di ba? Bakit naman yan? Tingnan muna natin yung artwork. Ibida natin yung artwork mo. Ayan, JC. Di ba? Meron kang cardinal sa gilid. Tapos, of course, you chose the colors of Mapua. Anong masasabi mo sa paglalaro ni Clint? Bakit ka fan na fan ito ni Clint?
Lagi po kasi nagtitres.
Laging?
Nagtitres po.
Nagtitres. Okay. Sige, sabi mo nga sa amin, Clint, ano masasabi mo doon? Kasi yung mga tres din niya, JC, clutch din di ba? Sa huli. Clint.
Ano naman? Praktisado naman yan. Praktisado naman.
Praktisado.
Yun, comes with the system. Tapos, chamba din.
Chamba daw. Humble naman ito ni Clint. Gusto mo bang maging Clint Escamis paglaki mo, JC? Ayan. Last na lang bago ka namin i-let go dito, JC. Clint, anong payo mo kay JC na gusto maging katulad mo paglaki niya?
Just believe in your dreams. Just work hard always and stay in school, lalo na Mapua. Magmapua ka paglaki mo, ha?
Yun.
Huwag ka
Planting the seeds na tong si Clint, ha? Teka lang. How old are you, JC? How old are you? Age mo? Ilang taon ka na? 8 years old. Pero sinasabihan na ni Clint na sa Mapua ka pupunta pag naglaro ka ng basketball. JC, thank you so much. Final message para sa idol mo na si Clint.
Mag-tres lang po lagi para manalo po.
Thank you. Medyo malas ngayon
Okay. Teka nga, tignan natin yung stats ni Clint ngayon, ha? Ayoko bang 0 out of 5 mula sa 3 si Clint ngayon. Pero babawi yan dahil sa sinabi ni JC.
Kumpiyansa lang.
We have more fans. Binanggit ko, Clint, ang laki ng fan base mo.
Yes.
Ngayon, lumalaki in just your rookie season here in the NCAA. Of course, you're not a new face in NC. You've been there since high school. Ngayon naman, tawagin natin yung mga fans ni Clint Escamis. Pakiramdam ko, ito yung mga nagko-comment sa atin sa Facebook. Yung may nagpapa-gif pa dyan. Yung mga, cheer sila kay Clint doon. Pag may highlight. Sige, tawagin muna natin si Jean Ofiana. Jean.
Go, Mapua.
Okay.
Mapua. Go, Mapua.
Wow! Di ba? Palapakan natin. Let's give it up for Jean na may hinandang intro para sa atin. Jean, cheerleader ka ba talaga?
Yes po. We were part of the Mapua Chirping Cardinal.
Uy, Chirping Cardinal pala to. Kaya pala, nandyan pa rin yung moves.
Yes.
Gaano katagal ka na fan? Sige, teka lang. Tawagin na rin ba natin? Sige, tawagin na rin natin. These are former Chirping Cardinals. By the way, tawagin na rin natin. Precious Aradana. Hi, Precious.
Mapua. Go, Mapua.
Ba't mas bibo yung kanya? Sige, let go na natin. Irish Villanueva, hello.
Go, Mapua. Go, Mapua. Go, go, go!
Nag-groove siya dun, ha? Bakit kaya? Sige, we got Jean, Precious, Irish right here. At na-inform ako, meron kayong katanungan para kay Clint. Teka, idol nyo ba si Clint? O crush nyo si Clint?
Yes. Actually, nung juniors pa lang sila.
Nung
Juniors pa lang sila, nag-cheer na kami. Yes.
Juniors pa lang. Sige.
Red Robins.
Ayan, para marinig ka namin, Jean, ilapit mo yung mic mo sa bibig. Ayan,
Red
ulitin
Robins
mo.
pa lang siya. Kami na yung nag-cheer nun. So technically, mga tita niya na kami.
Bless sa tita.
Manila.
Bless.
So, high school pa lang po, naspatan na nila. Si Clint Escames, of course. Clint had an illustrious career with the Mapua Red Robins. Sige, si Jean muna. Jean, anong tanong mo kay Clint?
Since malaki na yung chance na makapasok tayo sa semifinals and hopefully sa finals, kung ikaw yung papapiliin, sino yung pipiliin mo sa aming tatlo?
Naku po. Akala ko basketball related, ha? You got me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. Okay,
No
Clint.
pressure.
Pressure.
Lahat na lang kayo para fair lang. Kasi syempre, supporters, and thankful naman ako sa inyo lahat. Kaya lahat sila, wala akong pipiliin.
Di ba? Ready na sumabak sa showbiz si Clint. Ang showbiz nung sagot. Hindi. Sige na, sige. Pipilit ko ba kung sino talaga pipiliin niya? O sige, kayong lahat daw. Ano masasabi mo dun, Jean?
Okay lang. Sige, we can do ano naman. Salitan tayo ng ano. Schedule.
What is going on? Relax ka lang, Jean. O sige.
As a tita.
As a tita. Hindi naman. O sige, Precious. What's your question for Clint?
Kung wala ka sa basketball ngayon, ano yung passion mo dapat?
For me,
si Precious. Hindi.
Ibang sports. Feel ko swimming or badminton. Or nag-aaral
pa
lang
rin.
ako. Or theater, pwede. Why not?
Teka. Okay, meron ba kayong something in common doon? Nagba-badminton ka ba? Nagsiswimming ka ba?
Marunong lang.
Marunong?
Okay.
Pero hindi master.
O teka lang, may tanong si Clint.
Pwede paturo.
Pwede ba daw paturo?
I noticed that you have a tattoo. Nagtatattoo ako. Baka gusto mo paturo sa akin. For free.
Napunta na sa profession. Okay, so pwede sa kanya ipagawa next.
Okay.
Yan.
Off-season, off-season. Sige.
Noted. With
Noted.
thanks.
With thanks.
Thank you, Precious. Next, we have Irish Villanueva na maraming energy pagkapasok pa lang kanina.
Go, go, go!
Inaabangan ko yung question mo, Irish. Go ahead.
So, Clint, the whole Mapua community is so glad na bumalik ka sa Mapua. Dahil dyan, anong favorite number mo sa electric fan and why?
Bakit ganito yung mga tanong?
Favorite? Siguro init kasi sa Pilipinas, so if may 1 to 5, siyempre 5. Kasi gusto ko malamig eh.
May 5 ba?
5 or 3. Yung mga bagong electric fan kasi meron 5 hanggang 5.
Industrial fan ba to, Clint?
Ako, industrial
Pangmayaman
fan.
ata yung electric fan niya.
Ano na?
Pangmayaman. Hanggang 5.
O, 3. O, yan. 3. Pinaka.
3, pinakamalakas. Ano naman masasabi mo doon?
I like that too.
Alam mo, ibang klase yung mga fans natin dito, ha? Yung confidence andito eh. Para mas mataas pa kaysa sa mga player natin. Okay, sige. Bago natin kayo ipag-groovy with your idol, Clint Escames, sige, message nyo muna kay Clint isa-isa. Irish, let's start with you.
So, eto seryoso na. So, yun nga, the whole Mapua community is so happy na you're back home since juniors. So, continue lang yung magandang laro and we're always here to support you no matter what.
Oh, thank you guys. Salamat.
Congratulations sa this win. And then, good luck for your future endeavors sa buhay.
Thank you. Good luck din sa life.
Mga heartfelt message to, ha? Mga maiiyak na sila dito, eh. O sige, si Jean.
Galingan nyo pa. Galingan nyo lang. Malayo na yung narating nyo. And sigurado mas malayo pa yung mararating nyo with the whole team. And continue inspiring our younger generation.
Yes.
Tsaka, ang ganda ng kilay mo.
Thank you.
Clint, your message to your fans here.
Sobrang grateful kami sa inyo. More than talaga, And para sa inyo talaga ginagawa namin to for the whole Mapua community and Mapua, especially 30 years na since the last championship or 32 years. And don't worry, lahat ng supporter nyo mababawi talaga. If ever mabot mo naman sa championship or finals, we'll do our best talaga for you guys. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yan po. Palapakan naman po natin. Jean Ofiana, Precious Aradana, and Irish Villanueva. Maraming salamat po. sana po na-fulfill yung weekend na yun. At syempre po, welcome ulit natin dito sa Game On Set. Nandito si JC Cabus. Round of applause for them. Ayan po. O, diba? Nakasama ang idol nila na si Clint Escames. Ngayon naman, groovy muna tayo mga kapuso. Let's face this camera. Yes. Okay. Gusto mo yung nung una, tinaray kong sumama, wala pala ako sa picture. Di ba? Okay lang talaga. Okay lang, direct. Okay lang. Hindi ako, walang tanim ng sama ng loob. Pero, thank you so much to Gene Fresh and Irish. Maraming salamat po. Ayan, Clint, you're growing fanbase. Next step nito ni Clint, sparkle na to, for sure. Hindi, pero Clint, of course, still unfinished business for you. We've talked to you numerous times already in the broadcast panel, pero ngayon nararamdaman mo na yung iba't ibang stops, lalong-lalo na sa pagbabalik mo sa NCAA. It's a longer season, 18 games. Ngayon nararamdaman mo na medyo ikaw na yung talagang binabantayan ng mga teams, no?
Yes. Siyempre, yung first round, we don't count it na talaga. Like, itong second round, ibang-iba na eh. Kasi syempre, nag-a-adjust na yung mga team. So, kailangan din talaga mag-adjust kami. So, we're finding our groove na, especially these past few games. May talo din, may panalo. And, yun nga, hopefully mag-continue na yung gel namin sa second group. Sa second round. Hopefully, sa Final Four.
Ayan, Clint. Well, kahit ano nangyari sa inyo, number 1 pa rin kayo ngayon. 10-3 right now. Clint, thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Clint. And Clint Escames of the Mapua Cardinals, one of the top performers in the season so far. And speaking of our top performers, mamaya po hihimayin natin ang ating top 5 per different or per statistical category sa pagbabalik po ng inyong favorite sports and entertainment show. This is Game On. We'll be back in a bit.
Sports has a unique way of making memorable moments, and NCAA Season 98 was an absolute showcase.
Kaya naman, magbalik tanaw muna tayo at panoorin ang mga di malilimutang pangyayari nitong nakaraang season para mas lalo pang ma-excite ang fans sa kakasimula pa lang na Season 99. Honorable mentions, Upset Alert, EAC, pinataobang binild upang makuha ang kanilang unang panalo. The Generals were 0-9 before sending shockwaves throughout the NCAA by stunning the league-leading Blazers. Star forward Nat Cosejo finished with a game-high 24 points and 9 rebounds.
AJ Miranda's buzzer-beating game winner. Madalas mangyari ang game-winning shot sa basketball. Pero ang buzzer-beater sa dulo mismo ng laro, bihirang-bihira. This is what JRU's Agam Miranda did with his team down by 1 with just 2.6 seconds left on the clock.
NCAA Season...
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching Game On inside of Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. And now we are 3 right here on the table introducing, of course, my companions for today, my compadres today. Unahin muna natin, partner ko kanina sa ating coverage, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio.
I'm back in my proper seat. Mas yung paborito ko upuan yung gilid.
Sa may end talaga, no? Okay, Coach Hammer Martin Antonio will help us out in breaking down the top performers alongside one of our junior panelists in Nico Wahe. Nico, welcome.
Magandang araw, Martin. And Coach Hammer, it's great to sit alongside the 2 great Martins of the NCAA.
Wow, great.
Wow. Marami akong naririnig tungkol sa inyo eh.
Ano daw? Ano sabi?
Sana mabuti naman yung naririnig.
Oo nga eh.
Mabuti naman.
Na ano tayo, naluto agad tayo dun ni Nico ha, first statement pa lang.
Sorry.
But this is Nico's first time here on the show, on Game On. Of course, we got to catch you in opening day, opening weekend sa Mall of Asia Arena, where you sat beside us explaining, the different things that we had there. But you are with us here to help us out in trying to explain and trying to talk about our top performers so far in the league. But before we go there, unahin muna natin yung resulta ngayong araw na to. Because we had a Sunday triple header today, we began the action with EAC and San Beda. At dahil po San Beda ang pag-uusapan natin, pasa natin to kay Coach Hammer.
Dito tayo agad right away. But again, San Beda was having trouble to start off the second round. They lost back-to-back games against Arellano and San Sebastian. Though this was a much-needed win para sa San Beda Red Lions. They found a new hero. Dahil new heroes of the game nga tayo, AJ Royo stepping up big time, 13 points, providing depth at that point guard position. Dahil Peter Alfaro is still not 100%. Okay? Yukian Andrada also faced a hamstring issue in the end of the first round. Nakita natin that they were able to play the roster and the rotations that they were able to be fruitful with in the first round. Jumel Puno, one of our leading rebounders coming off the bench, nakalaro siya with their second group. So yun yung nagbigay ng chance sa kanila to get that W and secure against the vastly improved EAC Generals.
That's right. Aaron Royo, Aaron.
AJ Royo.
Royo, pinapakita niya unti-unti yung laro niya dito sa ating competition for the past few games. Pinapasok siya ni Coach Yuri.
Saka pasundot-sundot lang yung dating sa kanya. And Mantagle also given an opportunity. The guys there are really welcoming Yukian Andrada because Yukian provides a lot of versatility, not only on the offense, but really defensively. They can play small, they can play big with Yukian at that 4 and 5 spot.
Pag talagang pinag-uusapan ng San Beda, napapapikit po si Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. Alright, let's break down the second game. Nakita ko pumikit ng konti Now, let's go to another battle of Intramuros between LPU and Letran. Nico, this was a game that we didn't expect, at least in the early going. First 3 quarters natin.
First 45 minutes.
First 45 minutes. Ayan, go ahead, Nico.
At yun nga, sinasabi kanina, ito, nabasa ko kanina dun sa GMA Sports Facebook page na LPU stun, itong Colegio San Juan de Letran, na parang itong Letran gustong-gusto na talagang manalo after that last game na talo nila, di ba? Itong Letran, they thought they could finally win, get that win number 2, but again and again, LPU has other things in mind. Kanina kang second game natin, beating Letran dun sa ating end game.
I only have one statement for that. I was not surprised that happened.
Ganun sila maglaro
Yeah.
Lumalamang ang Letran kasi, they're able to get leads.
Yeah.
But as fast as they get leads, they give away leads. They were leading in the first 35 minutes of the game. And then, endgame, nag-run na naman, pakimarkahan na numero 7 at numero 26 ng LPU shot makers. In the fourth quarter, they were running a single play, single post-up action kay Sean Umali. And from that, and their hustle, effort and unselfishness. That's the name of the game for the LPU Pirates since day 1 that Coach Gilbert Malabanan handled the squad.
They had a couple of big-time players making big-time shots in that game.
Unselfish, extra passes.
Guadagna was the player of the game with 18 points, but we also gotta commend JM Bravo who hit timely 3-pointers to put away Letran.
JM Bravo can miss the first 3 quarters and then he turns to the ultimate closer para dito sa LPU Pirates. 11 points in a 3-minute span to give the lift dito sa LPU Pirates.
All right, and now let's go to our latest game, Mapua versus San Sebastian. Mapua, it's been a rocky start for them, as we mentioned earlier with Clint to begin the second round, losing twice already in 3 games sa panimula po ng ating second round of competition. But finally, they were able to get their bearings against San Sebastian earlier in another tight contest. This was a nip-and-tuck battle all throughout, as you saw earlier, Nico. Pero itong Mapua had the final say, had the final kick in the fourth quarter.
Lalo to si Warren Bonifacio leading the team dun sa panalo nila kanina laban dito San Sebastian Golden Stags. At also Clint Escamis, mukhang inspired si Clint Escamis dahil ang dami ring fan na nanonood sa kanya doing everything on the floor para rito sa Mapua Cardinals.
That's right, Clint Escamis. Despite struggling, pinoint out ko kanina.
0 out of 5.
Ang sabi kasi ni JC kanina, mag-tres ka lang, Kuya Clint, mag-tres ka lang, Kuya Clint. Pagtingin ko, ay okay, hindi pala nakatres today si Clint, pero babawi yan. But as you mentioned, it was Warren Bonifacio pacing the team with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a rejection. Coach Ham.
Well, again, it was Mapua's physicality. They stuck with what worked. It was the basics. It was the things that they were doing in the first round, being physical, being able to contain the guys one-on-one. And in the end game, they were able to get the rebounds that were the most important at that time. May pagkakataon humabol ang San Sebastian. They were able to take care of business and the big guys played well. Warren Bonifacio, double digits, almost a double-double. May utang sa atin na isang rebound si Warren. And Jopet Soriano coming off the bench with 11 points and 7 rebounds and providing a lot of hustle for the Cardinals.
Babayaran daw agad, Coach.
Dapat.
Dapat.
Matik yun.
Piso na lang eh.
Matik yun.
Kinulang lang. But again, I love this game from Warren Bonifacio because in the past few games for them, we've seen him, and this is his character. You know, he's passive when his teammates are being activated, but today, you know, he was more assertive, he was more aggressive, especially on the offensive end. He was 6 out of 11 from the
Hindi
field.
lang natin natanong kung siya rin ba magdadala ng bola papunta sa bus. Kasi yun yung pinag-uusapan natin in the end game.
To the Mapua team, huwag niyo naman gawin yan kay Warren. Di ba? Mapapagod ng gusto yung bata.
Natuto naman siya sa mga rookie.
But again, they're just glad they're back on the winning track. Okay, now after the quick recap nitong ating Sunday triple header, naman po pupuntahan natin yung talagang mga mamang nagpakitang gilas sa first round of competition, aka the top performers of the first round here in the NCAA season 99. Let's start in the points department, the scoring category. Unahin muna natin itong si Kurt Rayson. He's been struggling in the season, quote-unquote. He's been in and out of the starting lineup. He's been trying to solidify a role and an identity for his team this season. But despite all of that, he's still number 5 in scoring after the first 9 games.
So bago natin puntahan, yung mga leading scorer. Panay points guard. Panay points guard, di ba? Ito, prior to the season, pinag-uusapan natin nila, Anton. This season will be dictated by the guards. The past few years, we had Ren Sabando, we had Justin Arana. The highlight players, yun yung mga tinitignan natin. And even last year, Will Gozum was the guy that really took care of business in the NCAA. But this year, kanina kasama mo si Clint Escamis dito sa Game On. Teams are being dictated by the way the guards are playing. Babalikan natin si Kurt Rayson. Kurt has been blanketed even though that he is providing double-digit points. Every game is a struggle para kay Kurt Rayson. And it's so surprising that he ends up in the top 5 of scoring. Dahil kung pati yung assistant coaches ng kalaban dumidepensa, 10 tao yung nakapalibot sa kanya, every shot attempt, madalang na madalang makakuha si Kurt Rayson ng malinis na tira this season 99, which talagang ina-expect na rin niya. He is the lone guy in that rotation na nagstay. Actually, dalawa sila ni Havillonar, but on that perimeter rotation nila from the past 3 championships, siya yung natira.
Kumbaga, pinartidahan pa nitong si Kurt Rayson yung ibang manlalaro natin. Though, tama ka doon, Coach Hammer, he's struggling lalo na sa kanyang tres. 11 out of 61 for the whole first round. 18.03% sa 3-point line. Medyo not so Kurt Rayson yun from the last season, alam natin.
But still averaging 15 points. Of course, Kurt, we wish you the best. Do your rehab. And we would like to see you again back in the remaining games of Letran. 15 points is no joke. But sobrang taas na expectation din kasi kay Kurt dahil 60% of the point production ng Letran graduated and moved on to the pros. Ganun lang kasimple.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to our next 2 scorers. And again, they come from just one team, the Benil Blazers. You got Robin Ive and Miguel Loczon filling the void na hindi pa masyadong napunan, at least in the first round, hindi pa masyadong napunan ni Will Gozum, who was, as you mentioned, last season's leading scorer.
Okay, for ito si Migs Oxon at si Robin Ivey. For Migs, averaging 15 points per game. At si Robin Ivey naman ay 14.78 points per game. At itong dalawa nito, ito yung nagbibigay talaga ng puntos para sa College of St. Benilde. Number 1 lang naman sa field goal percentage itong College of St. Benilde at 40.61%, mostly because of these 2 guys. Also, number 1 in 3-point field goal ang Blazers, 30.26%, 69 out of 228 on the first round. And it's because Robin Ive shooting a whopping 59.62%.
Almost 60% 3-point shooter si Robin Ive. But the clear thing here that you mentioned, Martin, was the seeming absence, the albatross in the room, the elephant in the room. Si Will Gozum was not playing at par because number 1, he shifted a position.
Can I ask why elephant?
Diba?
I'm kidding.
He shifted down, playing small forward. It was a big adjustment. We interviewed him when he was the best player of the game. Malaking bagay na naglaro siya ng wing.
Yeah.
Okay? So, a lot of scoring will filter down. Ang big thing, kaya nag-struggle to start off the season, the numbers are there for Mix Oxon. We know him that he would be scoring 15 a game and he has done 1.1 when it comes to the attack ng St. Bill. Robin Ive has been one of their steady scorers since season 97. But the big deal was the leadership void that was left by JC Culyar and Jimboy Pastoran, who took the biggest shots last season.
Okay.
So yun yung, the production is there for the guards. But now, nung umayos na yung rotations nila and everybody fell into place, now we hear the thunderous footsteps of the preseason #1 squad. Kaya tama-tama lang na nandiyan dyan. And makikita mo magdidip ng konti yung averages itong dalawang to dahil tumataas na ang average ni Will Gozum, tumataas na rin yung 2-point field goal attempts nila. Mas umaatake na sila underneath the basket dahil 200 3-point attempts in 9 games is a lot.
That's true. Okay, let's move on to your boy, Coach Hammer. Jacob Cortez, the cool cub, slowly ascending to King Lion status.
Yep.
Jacob Cortez, solid point guard, showing us much improved scoring prowess and handling as well. You know what? Every time I see this guy, showtime lagi.
15 points a game, 15.4 points a game on a bad ankle, a bad hip, and a bad shooting hand.
Yeah.
The last 3 games of San Beda in the first round, he has been ailing to say the least, but no excuses. He was scoring well and the way that he was able to finish games. Dahil yun ang naging question ngayon sa San Beda. Who are the finishers?
Yeah.
Definitely may hierarchy na sila. Jomel Puno is right there, but very raw pa. Nakikita natin na the points that Jomel provides is coming off crash boards and all that. Jake Cortez, nasa DNA na to.
Okay.
DNA to eh. DNA. So, ngayon nagmamanifest na. Last year, he took a backseat. So, now, so right there.
Okay.
The Cub being a King Lion, sabi mo.
Yeah, those are our scoring leaders. Next natin, #1 after the first round, Nico, Jem Miranda of the JRU Heavy Bombers. Again, this could be the season for JRU. Right now, they are in a difficult position.
I've been believing in them since season 97.
And in at least the recent games for JRU, he brings in the scoring off the bench.
Yep.
Ganyan yung ginagawa niya, not part of the starting unit.
Yeah, for Jem Miranda, he's doing it inside and outside para rito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. He's averaging 42.4% in the field. That's medyo mataas na rin yun, Coach Hammer and Martin. And on the 3-point field goal, 34.15, 14 off 41 on that first round. At syempre, ito, sigurista itong si Jem, shooting 46.43% sa 2-point line. At bukod dyan, also rebounding well, 4.44 in rebounds, assists at 3.44 and 1.44. Still talking about doing everything for the GRU Heavy Bombers.
Yep. Great numbers para sa kanya, but one underrated facet ng laro ni Jem Miranda that he added on this season was getting to the line.
Okay.
He was able to get more free throws. He was able to fabricate more points from the free throw line. And mas lumaki yung katawan, nakakatanggap na ng hits. He's able to finish in contact.
That's right. Miranda, Cortez, Oxon, Naive, Rayson, the top 5 in scoring after the first round of competition in your NCAA Season 99. We'll talk about more players in a bit from different statistical categories sa pagbabalik po ng Game On.
Bola napunta dito kay Jude Roque. And Jude Roque starts the game off with a 3.
parang Mike Tyson to eh. Kailangan, hindi mo kayang sabayan ng puwersahan to sa simula eh. Kailangan medyo jump-jump na rito sa perpetual.
Meanwhile,
Backdoor coverage. Nagbabalik tayo sa Game On and we continue to talk about the top performers of the first round and season 99 of men's basketball dito sa NCAA. We started with the scoring leaders earlier and now we shall proceed with our floor generals, our assist leaders so far. And we start with a man who had very big shoes to fill this season. With the departure of Greg Cunanan, ito yung mga assist leaders natin. Nakita nyo, the top 5, we got Cunanan, Rayson, number 3 is Prince Carlos, number 2 is Clint Escamis, number 1 is JL De Los Santos. I want to focus first on Greg Cunanan because he had much pressure going into the season with the departure of last season's assist leader in Enzo Navarro. He is now the lead floor general for LPU. At nagagampanan niya yan. And now they have a solid record. They're part of the top 2. Okay, after Greg though, eto naman yung susunod nating player. From points kanina to assists. Sige, Nico.
sabi nga natin, di ba, gustong manalo nitong si Kurt Rayson kahit sa assist department na talagang nangunguna siya para dito sa Letran Knights, averaging 4.13 assists per game para sa Letran. If you are the leader of this group for this Letran Knights, doing the points and ina-assist mo rin itong mga teammates mo, ay wala na ibang hihilingin pa yung buong Letran community for Kurt Rayson.
Napansin ko, taas ng usage ni Kurt Rayson. No?
I mean, kung titignan mo yung usage rate, if you compare it to the minutes that he plays, 90% of the time he holds the basketball for the Letran Knights. Ganun lang kasimple yan. They don't have any other guy that can provide pressure on the defense when they're attacking. That's why Kurt Rayson is being blanketed by at least 3 to 4 guys whenever he crosses the half court. Ang schemes kontra sa Letran Knights is against Kurt Rayson. Buti na lang nakagawa siya ng paraan.
Okay, next. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna be surprised with this one, but this guy also had very big shoes to fill.
Balling.
He's balling right now, but he is timing as well. Prince Carlos from the Benio Blazers, ang kanyang pinalitan dito sa lineup at sa starting unit, JC Collier.
Oh, yun yung mabigat doon. Kasi yung leadership void ang importante, and that basketball has energy, the way that he feeds Naive, the way that he feeds itong si Mix Oxon, but Mix Oxon is more of a pin-down guy na pagka nakakuha magkikreate. But at the end of the day, Prince Carlos has been doing really well and being able to make timely threes, yun yung importante. And the passes na ibinibigay niya, nasa scoring spots na yung mga kakampi niya.
That's right. Ito nga si Prince Carlos.
Si,
Yeah, go ahead.
Prince Carlos din ang dahilan. That's why the Blazers are number 2 in assist department sa ating round 1 with 18.67 assists per game.
Tatlo yata sila or 4 na nag-average ng more than 2.5 assists throughout their squad. So it's a testament of that unselfish brand of basketball that Coach Charles has been preaching since season 97.
Speaking of unselfish teams, dumako naman tayo sa current number 1 team in the league, the Mapua Cardinals, and this guy. We'll start talking about this guy from here on out. Clint Escamis with some flashy plays all throughout the season, with some spectacular passes as well. A little over 5 assists per game para dito sa nagbabalik na si Clint Escamis and the Mapua Cardinals. One of the reasons why they are on top of the NCAA right now. Okay.
Number 1 na tayo para dito sa ating assist department. Number 1, none other than JL De Los Santos, averaging 6.22 assists per game para dito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. At syempre, number 1 na rin ang JRU dyan sa assist total with 179 assists sa ating first round. At itong si JL De Los Santos, once recorded 11 assists last September 24. Tapos may 10 assists pa siyang isang game na 10 assists last October 17.
You know what I noticed about JL De Los Santos this season? We know he can score, but he's not looking for his points this season. He is being passive, but at the same time, kaya siya leading in assists right now, 6.22. Kasi talagang nagsiset up siya para sa mga kakampi niya. Coach Hammer.
Basic na basic, mas kabisado na kung saan gagalaw ang mga kakampi. Yung mga kakampi niya knows the offense better and they have better personnel on the spots that production is needed.
All right. Cunanan, Rayson, Carlos Escamis, and De Los Santos are our top 5 in the assist department. Ngayon naman tumungo tayo sa rebounding. Let's go to our big men here in the competition. Here's the top 5 right now. We'll start with LPU's graduating captain, Enoch Valdez, 8 rebounds a game. Yeah, this was expected from Enoch Valdez this season, especially this is gonna be his calling card. Pagdating niya sa pros, yung kanyang hustle.
Oh, exactly. If you look at our top 5, nakita nyo kanina, Flinash, it's all about effort. These guys are effort players, especially Enoch Valdez, yan ang bread and butter niya. Sipag, sipag, sipag.
Napanood natin kanina, Nico, yung pang-apat, si Romel Calahat, mula naman sa San Sebastian.
Itong si Romel Calahat, averaging 8.67 rebounds per game para rito sa San Sebastian. That's why itong San Sebastian ay number 6 in rebounds with 44.56. Karamihan dyan, itong nanggagaling kay Romel Calahat, Martin and Coach Hammer.
They were almost on their average against Mapua kanina.
No, but they were out-rebounded by Mapua, especially on the offensive rebounding. And speaking of offensive rebounding, one of the best offensive rebounders that we have. Number 3, Mark Denver Omega. MDO, eats rebounds per lunch, crashes the boards, and he doesn't care kung sinong tatamaan. He takes care of business. But itong key stat kay Mark Omega, he is not playing a lot of minutes this year. So take it like a grain of salt. Napakarami niya nakukuha ang rebound in smaller doses of time.
That's right.
Tinuturuan niya ni Scotty Thompson for Mark Omega,
naman. Who is, you know.
Number 1 lang naman itong perpetual sa rebounds with 50.11.
That's right. Balikan natin yung Scotty kasi ini-integrate ni Scotty yung kanyang thoughts sa coaching staff na itong Perpetual Altos. Okay. MDO, the boy with springs. Di ba? As a middle blocker to, nung volleyball player pa siya. Let's go to the next one. Ito, gusto ko ipasa to kay Coach Hammer because I love the emergence of this guy. 3 straight double-doubles in the tail end of the first round. Introducing himself to the NCAA, your guy, Jomel Puno from San Beda.
Well, Jomel Puno is a wing guy, number 1. He plays small forward, very lanky, very athletic. The guy is listed at 6'5", but he is 6'7". The guy is 6'7", plays the wing. So that's an innate advantage. And for some odd reason, pag tumatalbog yung bola, nandoon siya in that space. He knows how to get to the spots and maganda yung pagbasa niya. Yung hand-eye coordination niya, again, nandoon. So I'm excited to see the developments and the things that Jomel would add on to his game. But his rebounding has been consistent. Even this morning, maganda yung rebounding numbers.
Hindi naman Puno ang apelido niyan kung hindi pipitas yan.
Pinipitasan pag Puno. Di ba? Tsaka alam mo, Martin and Nico, end of the day, ngayon si Cliff Hopia, umaangat na rin yung rebounding numbers propelled by the past few games that he got double-digit numbers in rebounds. Bababa yan ng konti, pero again, yun ang gusto nila makakuha sila ng mga W's.
That's right. Dami pa yan. Meron pang Yukin Andrade dyan para sa San Beda Red Lions. All right. Now let's go to the top rebounder of the first round from EAC, JP Magoliano. Again, EAC's never been in the Final Four. Dito sa NCAA, their best record was 10-8 back in season 89. But again, they're still in the running, and again, their fortunes could change. And one of the reasons is because of the consistency. I want to point that out, the consistency of JP Magoliano this season.
Sabi nga kahapon, napanood ko si Chase, ang sabi daw niya ni JP Magoliano sa press conference na parang pahihirapan natin yung mga kalaban natin ngayong taon. Mukhang ganun nga talaga ang ginagawa ni JP.
Simple lang simple lang yung nangyari. Kaya nila pinahirapan, JP Magoliano is in better shape. Yun lang yun. Because last year, he came in a little bit overweight, sprained his ankle to start off the season. Yun yung naging problema niya. And now, nakikita natin, he provides offense, double-double average for the EAC Generals, and their team captain on his last year is making a case for himself in the top 5 players of the league.
And he is flourishing in the system of Coach Jerson Cabildes, who is a first-year head coach here in the NCAA. All right, from rebounds, let's now shift our attention to the takeaways, the snatchers of the league, top 5 snatchers. Ito po, sisimulan natin sa Mapua Cardinals. We got JC Recto, Paeng Are, Yuan Kamay, who played a few games for Arellano in the first round. JL De Los Santos, number 1 is Clint Escames. But we'll start with the rookie of the Mapua Cardinals, who is also a big piece in their rotation, JC Recto.
Well, playing at that power forward position, he plays that ball screen action, jump switching. Kaya nakikita mo, pagka may ball screen, siya yung tao, dun siya nakakakuha ng steals that leads to transition baskets. Ang Mapua hindi mahilig tumakbo. They run on opportunity, and a big part of their attack is JC Recto playing that ball screen action, providing friction dun sa mga rollers sa big guys. Dahil pag sumwitch, active hands, nakakakuha ng agaw.
That's right. After JC Recto, kanina yung kalaban din niya po, Paeng Are of the San Sebastian Stags. Nico.
Itong si Are averaging 2 steals per game para dito sa San Sebastian. At syempre, once recorded 6 steals sa isa sa mga laro noong October 10. At for San Sebastian, dahil dun sa mga steals nitong si Are, number 5 sa turnover points with 14.44 points per game.
That's right. Paeng Are, who is looking more comfortable in his sophomore season dito po sa ating liga. 2 steals per game. At yung pangatlo, Arellano University. It's good to see them have a representative, at least in one of the statistical categories here. Yuan Kamay, also first-year player for Coach Chico Manabat naman.
Yep, pesky defender, always in the passing lanes, and looking forward to seeing more playing time for this kid dahil marami rin gagraduate sa Arellano, and there are other players doing their residency. So it bodes well for him to be one of the floor generals that Coach Chico can trust defensively dahil si Coach Chico, defensive player when he was in college and in the pros.
That's right. Ngayon naman, babalik tayo. Number 2 and number 1. Nagpalitan lang tong dalawa to. From the assist leaders earlier to the steals. This time we start with JL De Los Santos.
Nagkabaliktad nga lang for JL De Los Santos with 2.44 steals per game para sa JRU. That's why JRU is number 1 in turnover points, mostly because of this guy, trying to lead the defense para rito sa JRU Heavy Bombers. 19.22 points per game ang turnover points ng JRU. Also, JRU is number 1 in forcing turnovers. They were forcing their opponents to commit 19.78 turnovers per game.
All right, now we move on to the king of steals in the NCAA, the overwhelming leader who once had 8 steals
We did that
in
game.
one game.
We did that game.
We did that game. You're right. Clint Escamis of
I mean,
Mapua.
both these guys, a little bit throwback, parang John Stockton. Best defender as a point guard, best passer for their squad. A little throwback, they play defensively, and very tough. Clint Escamis taking care of business and being the leader that Mapua was lacking the past few years that might be able to bring them to the promised land.
Isa lang masabi ko kay Clint Escamis.
Ano?
He's not just snatching hearts,
Uy.
but also snatching possessions from the opponent.
Na-snatch din ba yung heart mo ni Clint? Nako.
Okay, back to the ball game.
Mahirap yan, ha? Kaya pala nanonood dito si Nico minsan. Biro lang. Okay, Clint Escamis, the king of steals in the NCAA. And also the primary reason why Mapua is number 1 in steals. In terms of, in steals average this season for the Mapua Cardinals. Okay, for the blocks, i-rundown lang natin. Kapulong, Pagaran, James Una, Will Gozum, and for the second straight season, topping this category or this department, Big Sean Umali of the LPU Pirates. You know what? I'm not surprised anymore because of his timing and because of his deceiving stature and build. Hindi mo aakalain na ganyan kagaling na rim protector itong si Sean Umali.
Baby siya nga kung tawagin, di ba?
Hindi, si Lawrence Capulong yun.
Si Lawrence
Capulong yan. Sean Umali, number 1. Big Sean, yeah.
Nandun rin kasi naman sa Hulman itong si Sean Umali, yung pagiging baby shock niya. But talking about Sean Umali, maraming pinapahirapan talaga every game with 1.88 blocks per game.
Well, the block numbers comes, but the way that he defends that pick and roll. Again, doon tayo babalik. Teams like to play pick and roll. They blanket it with set plays, but at the end of the day, it ends up with either an ISO, with Sean Umali patrols the shaded area as a weak side tagger. Laging ganoon na nangyayari. Nasa weak side si Sean Umali, pag umatake, nag-aabang siya. Or on the pick and roll, na pag nag-slide show siya yung tao ng ball handler, ang galing mag-backpedal to protect the shaded area, and he challenges vertically. Nakita nyo dun sa mga video sa highlights, nakataas lang yung dalawang kamay. Pag binangga mo, hindi mo mauusog. Si Kyle Ochavo nakakuha lang ng isa sa kanya.
Uy!
Nakakuha si Ochavo ng isa sa kanya. But again, Sean Umali providing that backbone and heart to that very intense and very impressive LPU defense.
Yung Ochavo, nakita ko yung play na yun. In transition, pinangga si...
I-message ko si Sean, ha? Sean, alam mo na itatanong ko sa'yo, bakit ka tumalsik? Tumalsik eh. Nagulat ako, di ba? Si Kyle, kasi give din yung atake ni Kyle. Muna kabuelo, so baka...
So umarte lang ba?
Hindi. Umarte si Sean. Umarte ka daw, sabi ni Nico. Siya yung nagsabi, ha? Siya nagsabi, ha?
Naniniwala ko talagang tumalsik si Sean doon.
Hindi, kasi Kyle Ochavo, pag dumadrive to at in transition, full commitment. Yeah, if you're not ready, talaga tatalsik ka sa kahan nito ni Kyle Ochavo. Like a bowling ball, like a meteor, diba? Running straight at you. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for doing the heavy work today. Maraming salamat. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Wahe, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Coach, kanina pa tayo
for the wind-up. Papasok na tayo ng it's winning time.
Okay, Nico, congratulations on your first time here.
Thank you. Medyo nahilo lang ako sa numero, pero I enjoyed this game 1 with the two great Martins of the NCAA.
Okay, maraming salamat po. Nico Wahe, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, sinimulan natin ang cooking ni Nico. Nagtapos tayo sa cooking din ni Nico. Biro lang. Okay, mga kapuso, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. Today, it's been a crazy day in the NCAA. Sunday triple header. First game natin, panalo San Beda kontra EAC. Second game, nanalo LPU kontra Letran. Third game po natin, nanalo Mapua kontra San Sebastian. Most especially, mga kapuso, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagtutok in your favorite sports and entertainment show. This has been Game On!